welcome to your daily dose of Friday Dorfers. Yep, Friday Dorfers. That's what we're here for. There we go. Now I sound normal. The wheel on the back of my headset was off. Buddy, thank you so much for the 10. Hail Dorthes. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Fisher, thank you for the 3. Gorbat Ironclaw, thanks for the Prime. Ashley J, thank you so much for the Prime. Luke, thanks for the gifted. Surfer, thank you for the gifted. And welcome to the Friday vibes. We have nothing important today. Absolutely nothing important today. Just Europa League playoffs. We play Red Bull Salzburg to start the stream. Nothing important today. Doesn't even matter, dude. DPT, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Tragamills, thank you so much for the 2 months. Nothing important, chat. Absolutely nothing important. Newcastle signed Guimaraes. Did that finally go through? Sounds pretty chill, yeah. Just Salzburg, Red Star, then Austria, Vienna on the road, then Red Star again, then Sturm Graz. I mean, there's nothing going on at all. Hi, YouTube! Welcome to the stream today! Hello! I'm really glad you could join us. If it wasn't live, I'm glad you could join us now. For this moment, so that we can share this moment together and just have a really special time. And, thank you for being here on the YouTube channel. These people were here live, though. So they're slightly cooler than you, but I still love you. They're slightly cooler. If you missed the stream last time we played Dorfers was on Wednesday after the Streamer Showdown draft, which, of course, had a lot of its own drama, We have Europa League chances? Yeah. What do we look like? A European pushover? Come on. Of course we have of course we have chances in Europe. Of course. Dusan Vlahovic to Juventus, which is awkward because he said that he didn't want to leave Fiorentina in January because he wanted to try and help them get Europe, and then he left. All you got to do is not say that, and you don't look like as much of a jerk as you look like now. You know what I mean? All you got to do, if it's even a remote possibility, is not say that, because now you don't look good. Turner to Arsenal's been confirmed today. Hey, he did a whole lot of nothing against El Salvador last night, and we won. The United States smiting our mighty evil opponent El Salvador, which is harder than it sounds. We drew them the last time we played them. Harder than it sounds. Croaker the Frog, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, and welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes. Kind of perfect. Thanks for the 2 months. Longtime viewer of the YouTube. Hard to always catch the streams. Loving the Dorfers. I love you. Tragon Mills, thank you for the 2 months.
1 month for my baby.
Oh, wow. You're making serious progress there, Kiramaja. Fiorentina with some expert level negotiating to get that much. How much did they get? Thoughts on Brendan Aronson? He's a similar player to Pulisic in a lot of ways. Favors his other foot, which is obviously valuable. He's a very similar player to Pulisic. Slight physically, doggedly determined ball-carrying player. Direct player. I think he fits pretty well with the way Leeds want to play. Oli, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome. Vlahovic didn't want to offend anybody by saying, oh god, I don't want to go there. Apparently. I'm just going to put this guy on the maybes list. Whatever. Salzburg in 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. Salzburg in 2 days. Who wants Salzburg in 2 days? You look like you want Salzburg in 2 days. 2 days after a European match. Because who doesn't? I don't want it. It's me. I'm talking about me. I don't want Salzburg 2 days after a European match, but that's where we are. At least Raphael AI counts as an under 21. We've got something going for us in European registration. Yeah, this is basically the squad we're going to have registered. I'd love to have Joseph Croston, but you know what? We live life without a backup goalkeeper because we like to live dangerously. Absolutely. And we must. Wondering if you knew anything about James Sands. I know his older sister. I've worked with his older sister in the past. Very weird coincidence. Last time I talked to her about James Sands, he was 16, and she's like, oh yeah, he plays for NYCFC. Like, he's just kind of coming through to the reserve whatever team. And they're like, oh, this is going to be exciting, you know. He's the American version of John Stones. He's that type of player. He's got the technicals and the physicals. The mentals are what laps for him. Should Pulisic leave Chelsea? I mean, no, he gets playing time. He contributes to a team that obviously just went and won the Champions League and probably is going to be able to contend for the Premier League title over the next couple of seasons. Like, no, I mean, if he can keep getting himself into the starting lineup, I don't think he should leave. What else do you want out of your career than the ability to compete at the highest level? And then, of course, thoughts on the Kevin Paredes move. For those that don't know, that's an American that Wolfsburg just bought from DC. I think Kevin Paredes is a good player. I have often been told that he's a good player. I should say it that way because I have actually never watched Kevin Paredes play. He's just one of those guys that you hear the swell, you know, and you're like, oh, this kid Kevin Paredes at DC United. And Wolfsburg was in there. They were in there quick. They were on top of that one. They're like, yo, we're hearing the whispers too. I'm thinking this is a guy we need to sign.
What screen has wheels? Grass, I lied about the wheels up the Dorfers.
That's not fair. Who's won a streamer showdown and has glasses? Ben, I lied about the showdowns. So I would like to clarify something though. Some of you guys were taking a really big piece of Ben. Ben is my best friend in the content creation world. I just want that, like that is, if that was not already public knowledge, it was, because we've said it before, we have a podcast together. That dude is literally one of my best friends. So you guys are having a go at him in chat. We allow that up to a certain point, but he's a great guy. Just doesn't have any. He just doesn't have any streamer showdowns. You know, he doesn't have any streamer showdowns. Is he very important to you, Ellie? I've got something to tell you. Something that's gonna blow your mind. Ben and I started a dual wielding RuneScape account. We trade the password back and forth so that somebody is always online. That's why he's been away so long. I'm really sorry I did that to you. I hope you can forgive me. I know, I understand if you can't. Hun, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Bellinia, thanks for the 6 months. Absolutely Fabregas. Congratulations on your Twitch child. Thanks for the 9. Tappy, I appreciate the prime. Fabregas, it was a questionable joke. But I respect anybody that steps into the public eye to throw a joke down. Anybody. My respect is there. Armini, hi, how you doing, man? Love the way that you can play that whole back line like you were born to it. Absolutely born to it. 1.1 million for your client? I think not. Didn't know you play. I haven't played RuneScape since I was like 8 years old, but that's not true. Third, fourth, what was that? Fourth grade? It's fourth grade. I played RuneScape in 4th grade. That was the last time I played RuneScape. That's not to say that it's not still a good game. I wouldn't know. I'm probably watching the last month because of exams. Great to be back watching the Dorfers. It's great to have you back watching the Dorfers, dude. It's wonderful to have you back. Did you see the ridiculous Jonathan David goal last night? I didn't, but Canada won. Finally, Panama lost. Finally. So we have a little breathing room in CONCACAF now, and we're not like right 1 point away from elimination. Finally. Panama lost. I mean, goodness.
What is the sickest US state? Illinois.
I hate that. I hate it. How do they not get that he's not interested in speaking to them? They're just like plowing right through that very important little fact. Get it? Illinois. What's the sickest state? Yeah, Canada's still top of the group. We go to Canada on Sunday, but I was very happy that we won and that Panama finally dropped points so that we have one of the automatic. We're 4 points clear in an automatic qualifying position right now, which is
why shouldn't you shake
great.
hands with Tigger? Because he plays with Boo.
Really disappointed with how much worse Vanderhorst has gotten since he got here. Mr. All this potential. We've got like 8 Americans in the team, so it should be really easy to acclimate. We've done everything the right way, and he doesn't want to do anything. Makes me sad. Caleb Spear is tired. Well, Caleb, you're playing today. I'm sorry, bud. You are playing today. Raul Asensio. I'm gonna go with Intercier. And Schmidt, we're going to take out for God's Power Tower. We can't rotate the team too much. We are playing Red Bull Salzburg today. You might have heard of them before. You may have heard of them before. I'm going to take Benegas off for Nick Lima. You've probably heard of them, haven't you? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Thanks,
you know what?
For the
actually,
top-tier entertainment.
Daniel Beer, you're in. I got to trust my rotational players. If somebody's too tired to go, Daniel Beer, you are in. I'm going to end up ruining that. But you know what? We can win this game with the team we got out there right now. We can win this game. Yeah. The Heath Chong leading the line. Nothing. Mo Kamara. Different Mo Kamara than the other one I was thinking of. Why are there multiple Mo Kamaras at that level? That's just annoying. There's no point. Dubravka, come on. Such a legit team. Such a legitimately talented team. That's not cool, man. All right, where can we exploit them, right? They're pushing up on the wings. So are we. So distribute the fullbacks. We have that on. Good. Counter pressing. Force them into long balls. Beer and Bashiri have got good jumping, and their forwards don't. So, I mean, if we force them into long balls, we're going to be successful. I don't want to work the ball into the box. Not in this game. We do have Entherzier, who is an aerial player. He's vertical. We also have Pablo Rodriguez, who is short. No shame in that. I'm a big fan of the short kings, but doesn't make defending set pieces easier. We have a particularly short team out there today. It's all part of the experience. If Daniel Beer scores, I'm going to go nuts. There's no way, right? There's no way Daniel Beer scores in this game. All right, let's go, baby. Let's get after it. Salzburg in the league. We are at home. Oh, boy. That's loud. This is it. Chopsticks for President. Thanks for the prime. Gimbal Luck. Thanks for the 4. You're welcome. Viper, thank you for the 3. And Sheb, the 14. So we got to rate 2 dad jokes before we dive into this game. You ready for the snowstorm tonight? No. I'm Floridian. Snow and I have disagreements about its temperature. But sickest state, Illinois, A-. Why shouldn't you shake hands with Tigger? Because he plays with Pooh, A-. Those are good dad jokes. Those are A-level dad jokes. Nobody expects us to get a result. Play without pressure on you. Apparently it's ugly out there today. It's ugly out there today. Look at that. Overcast, nasty weather. That's where the Dorfers like to live in a big match like this. That's where the Dorfers like to live. Ugly weather. If Daniel Beer scores, it's around in the house. Yes, he's got 7 heading, but the dude's improving like an absolute dynamo. So what am I going to do? Deprive him of the opportunity to play in the team? We've got 2 1-0 road losses. We've played 1 home match and we won 3-0. That's our league story so far while we've been battling our way up through European playoff qualifying nonsense. All right, Igor. Oh my, Igor Vidic. A little bit more bite on that, and it would have been God's Power Tower against Dubravka for a goal. This is going to be a tough fight, though. I think they've got a perfect start to the season. And we obviously are stumbling. I don't expect us to finish top 2 this year. I want championship group and obviously to get us back into Europe. But this is a real transition year, trying to compete on the European stage and adapting to, we just had such an unbelievable year in the league last year. That, especially early in the season as we get our team in place, as we've been getting our team in place and guys are growing into their new roles. And we, need that reputation boost of actually beating teams in Europe. We're going to drop a few results. That's why I'm not super, super angry with our couple of losses. Oh, I just need a little more loft. Pick the wrong club. Oh, don't like how easy that was. Man, we actually outshot them too. I know we took off, worked the ball into the box, so it should be... Oh, turn him over. Turn him over! That's fine, that's fine. Followed him all the way. Tie them up. Oh, it's Daniel! You know this is Daniel. Oh, this is Daniel. Oh! Oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. It was Daniel. Oh, it was Daniel. Oh, Daniel Beer. João Gonçalves, this is the first game of the night. Yes, you're here just in time. Does your stadium meet European requirements? Absolutely not. No, it does not. Oh, Daniel Beer, he won the header. Our young Aussie. Hey, he's at the races mentally. He's at the races.
Speaking of it being too cold
nice.
out, I didn't wander outside to get some snacks, so have a dad joke instead.
Thank you.
Why did the tiny fruit farmer move to Minnesota?
For a goal!
Minneapolis.
That's a B. That's a B, Mr. Choke. It's a solid dad joke. Minneapolis or St. Paul's. It's a big city in Minnesota. He was Minneapolis. You've been the better team. Just keep doing what you've been doing and we'll be fine. Kind of agree with that, but apparently they don't. So I'm going to yell at Vidic. I'm going to yell at Hinterseer, both of whom have bounced back. They can take the heat in the locker room. They'll be good. They'll be fine. I'm okay with the 0-0 at the half. Don't act like we're not okay with 0-0 at the half in this game, because we are definitely okay with that. Now, we had a couple of half chances. They had one really good chance. Not really good. Pretty darn good chance. It needed a one-touch finish, and it didn't get it. We have outshot them 10-4, though. This whole not working the ball in the box thing's given us a real chance to test their mettle. Turn it over. Send it to the back line because we're better in the air than they are. Come on. I'm right. Look at me be right. Yes. Okay. Hinterseer, I trusted your quality. Nice pass. Oh, this is liquid. No way he was on. Yeah. It's in. Yes. First time in the stream. Happy to be here. Welcome. Legit. Oh, ooh, Pablo. Lay it off. Vidic, cross it. You know, he could have scored that too. Man, do we look good or what? We played in Europe 3 days ago. We look good. Give me Oliveira. Give me Oliveira, please. Thank you. I would like João Oliveira for Lucas Interzier, who's apparently in a 6.2 because he just can never deliver when I'm expecting him to deliver. Nice. Bashiri? God, Rocky Bashiri. What would we do without you? God's power. Close my eyes in pain. You knew that was going in once he found that pass. Ortiz just committed to the wrong guy. Man, we are playing well today too. That's unfortunate. I'm going to take Vidic off and go with Rafael Leai. And anchor Ortiz to his position. Javi Vasquez actually on a 6.3. Problem is I dropped our backup left back. I'm going to drop Pablo for Raul Asensio. He's shown a real goal scoring knack. I don't want to go over offensive because the second goal probably just ends this. Nice block. Turn up the field. Hit it up the field. That way. This is nice. But it's lateral. There we go. Now we're changing the lines. Now we're changing it. Raul! Bro! Well, now we got to go for it. So, Javi up there. Definitely play a little more direct. We've already used our subs, but we can get guys in positions to make a difference up the field in these final trying 10 minutes. Could use that tackle. We could use the tackle. No, how do you mess that up, dude? You just have to make sure he can't head it standing there. Good block. Very good block. All right, Custodio, let's put this together. Never mind. Final 5 minutes will do that. Look for long goalkeeper distribution now. And play out of defense. Oh, Ortiz! Dang it! Still our ball. Still our ball, Daniel. Oh, what are these clearances? Can nobody do this right, man? You just got to get it over the players on the other team. That's wide. Okay. Over the players on the other team. Please. Don't you dare. Not another 1-0, man. I can't take another 1-0. Not when we hit the crossbar twice. It's not fair. I was just testing. I don't know why. I knew the answer. Well, this would be nice, wouldn't it? Olei. Well, see how that's what you guys are doing too. You don't kick it over the other player. Oop. Oliveira. What in the world? I don't even have shoot on sight on. What is that? Thank you, Daniel. You played really well today. Oh my goodness, this is on. This is on. Shoot! We've not scored in 3 of our 4 matches here. I can't blame him for that one too much. I mean, God, we had our opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net.
What
3-1-0 defeats in the league.
Let's listen to Neptunes.
We hit the woodwork 3 times. It's all right. This league's very congested, and there are a few teams that are going to be able to separate right away. So, love how we have a 0 goal difference. We've lost 3 of our first 4 matches. That makes me feel great. Ay, 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 ay. It's okay. Early in the season. Early in the season. Europe is a distraction. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We will. We'll be all right. Cloud, thanks for the 8 months. Neptunes, goodness me. I'm going B+. I know chat, I saw B- and B. I'm going to B+ on that, Cloud. What kind of music do planets listen to? Neptunes. It's good. Long Ball Law, thank you for the 3 months. Or 6 months. Stream Element seems a little confused, but I think your bacon is silver. A little confused.
Gold bacon hype. My wife said, I can think of 14 reasons to leave you, plus your obsession with tennis. I replied, that's 15, love.
You happy with yourself? Kids, I've got really bad news, Stormtrooper. We have actually heard that one before. But obviously, those that had not heard it before, that's a big hit, and it is an excellent dad joke that I hope you use in your daily life. Seba! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs.
How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You poke him on.
Oh, Emuyena. That's that's not good, but I winced anyways. Which is like kind of achieving the goal, you know? How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You poke him on. You know, I feel like I just can't. We're gonna go with a C+. I don't. That's an A. No, I just can't. I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made the next signing on our great list. 18-year-old Aussie Vince Brody, a facilitator, and we have completely brought in the next phase of our midfield with Vince Brody and Paul Nolan.
Markipliers. 8 months and counting. Good sir. Team Zealand marches on.
I don't even know what that means, Casino, but thanks for the 8 months. Steve, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs, making 5 people's days, giving them the bacon, the emotes. Zon, Toria, Zakilla, Maxia, P-Folk, welcome to Hammers. All right, Vince. You're in, lad. Welcome. Coming all the way over to Austria, 18-year-old midfielder Vince Brody. As we continue to try and develop a core of talented players. Hey, Gendo, thanks for the 5 months, dude, with the Prime. I hope you've been doing well. Thanks for doing it with Bezos money, too. Childish Tambino with the 3 months. What do we got? Oh, I've heard.
What's the difference between a Zippo and a Hippo? One is really heavy, and the other is a little lighter. Smile.
I love that one. But we have heard it before. I love it. So Vince Brody looks awful. Well, he's here now, so you must love him. Vince Brody is here now, so you must love him at once. Do. So I'm gonna work on a little that's right. Defensive positioning. Hey! A fire truck's going by. How exciting. All right, the trialists that have survived up to this point. This is the guy who's leaving, right? Yeah. Good for him. I think Brandon O'Neill's working on contracts with like 85 different teams, so it'd be a 1 in a million shot that he comes back in another trial. But, you know, what is he at a club? Oh, it's a work permit decision for Newcastle Jets. Exciting. Ibrahim Conte is... I really don't like him. I don't rate him. I'm surprised he hasn't signed with another team because he's incredibly hyped up. But I don't rate him. Scotty Suzude, yeah, this guy's definitely good enough to bring back. Take another peek at Max Dietgen. I'm going to go with a no on that one. And we'll just go ahead and remove him from our end of contract shortlist. And Thiago Elbaki, I am also going to go with a no. We've got much higher talent midfielders around now. And you don't do it for me anymore, man. You're not good enough. I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. Actually, that's a lie. It's definitely you, but I won't tell you that because I want you to stay strong, man. Stay strong. How'd it go with Dinamo Zagreb? Just came on, so I missed it. Oh no, we played that on Wednesday. And we won. We won 5-3 in Croatia. It was insane. It'll be out on the live channel soon. So you'll be able to catch up, feel like you haven't missed a thing. There goes Brandon. And Caldera and Mielsen and Brody. Welcome.
Did you hear the lead singer of Nickelback has played every role in the Nativity except one? He never made it as a wise man.
All right, welcome in, Vince Brody. Start learning German. Oy, 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 oy. Omarovich, no. We'd actually heard that one before, but I hadn't heard it in a while. The pain was fresh. The pain was fresh. We still need a stud winger. I feel like relying on Vidic and Rafael AI to provide enough on the wing, and Anthony Schmidt and God's Power Tower, we need one of those classic, like, star wingers, you know? Somebody that, you know, he can't cut it at a bigger club, but he comes to our club and he's just an absolute beast. That's who we need. I don't know if we're going to find it in time, really. We're not finding it in our trial system, which is a shame, because that just would have been way too simple. We would have just found it in the trial system and life would have been good. But we have not. And we have not had one come through our scouting center. We've got everything else. We've got, you know, one or two good prospects on the wing, but it's not like Leai and Vidic are going to turn into world beaters at the level we're trying to get to. Honestly, if I had to project both of them out, I don't think either of them is going to make it to the level that we need them to be at in a couple of years. So we just need talented wing players. Go for Francis Amuzu, but his weight, God, the contributions they're asking for.
Wow, 6 months. That's like nearly half a year.
Nearly. Mizu wasn't that good. Vidovic doesn't want to loan to me. He already did the loan to Schalke, which stinks. No, it's all about Francis Amuzu. First team commitments he hasn't played. Maybe your season hasn't started yet. Well, what's the point, man? His crossing is 3 to 6. What is the point? What's the point? What's the point, dude? Musa Dumbia, please give me that. Oh, for the love of all, it's good and only. Okay. Tremone's not unreal. Francis Amuzu. That loan deal, we got to wait until deadline day. That loan deal is too expensive. It will go down.
Are there ways to regain the trust of a player?
Too expensive.
Otherwise, I'll need to sell my best striker.
There is no way to guarantee that you will regain the trust of a player. If you keep playing them, keep praising them, keep showing your confidence in them, then you can overcome a lack of trust. You probably need to feel comfortable like 2 years left on their contract to do something like that. If you don't have that, you're probably better off selling them. Jozo, thank you for the 2 months. Planning to come to the Falkplatz in real life? I am at some point, yes. Carlos, thank you so much for the 5 months. And Shepolino, you're in a tough spot. The ideal world, you wouldn't have lost the trust to begin with, but now that it's gone, you don't have a ton of options left. Do you see Iran qualified for the World Cup? Yep, they beat Iraq in my favorite derby that nobody pays attention to, the Iran-Iraq derby. It's always a very good match. It was in Tehran this time. I'm more focused on UAE with the big win over Syria. Puts them very comfortably into the Asian qualifying spot. Like, UAE is going to go to a playoff to get to the World Cup. That's what it, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know if they've ever been to that before. I certainly haven't seen it. Pretty wild. Gemini, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome to the Hammers. Just in case you didn't know, I'm not making this up. You know, it was all about the UAE yesterday. The UAE. Oh, there's 2 more World Cup qualifiers tonight. They beat Syria 2-0, which means if you finish in 3rd, you get to go to the Asian playoff, and the UAE is 4 points clear in 3rd, and they're in form. They've got wins over Lebanon and Syria in their past 2 matches. It's pretty darn good. Syria got to that playoff last time and lost in extra time to Australia in the 2nd leg. And then Australia handled Honduras to get to the World Cup. Why? Oh, it's a longer press conference because we're in the Europa League. Longer press conference because it's Europa League coming up at home against Red Star. Naturally.
While since I've been able to watch your stuff due to reasons, but wanted to stay subbed because your content is amazing. Keep it up, my brother. You're an inspiration. Smile.
Oh, Mr. D plays stuff. Thank you for the 6 months. Congrats on your silver. Well, I don't know about the inspiration. Just playing Football Manager. How would you react to somebody calling you an inspiration? What do you say in response to that? Do you say thank you? Do you attempt to say something inspiring like, our dreams are what we make them. Follow yours. I don't know. I don't know if I have all the answers to that. The time's the showdown this weekend to be 2 p.m. New York time, 7 p.m. London time. We'll be kicking off the league on Saturday, and then of course the knockouts on Sunday, where kings are made. We'll fight them on the beaches. UAE was in the 1990 World Cup. All right, They're getting back to the glory days then. I love it. The second coming of UAE. Who knocked you out of the Champions League? No, it was not Olympiacos. It was Galatasaray. We've created a new enemy. Halty, thank you so much for the 2 months. I'm in the year 2038. My Leeds career, and I've won every trophy, including the Club World Cup, apart from the Premier League. Should I start a new save or stick it out? How have you not won the Premier League, man? You got to stick it out until you win the Premier League. What are you doing? You know? What are you doing? All right, we can leave Vince Brody off our team for the Europa League because we signed him as an Impact sub, right? If not, we'll have to promise him and then drop somebody else. But the Impact sub is right on that line. We got him to Impact sub so that we could not register him for European competition this year. Which we're obviously hoping is a good move because then we'll also be able to step into the team and play in the league. We have great depth and quality in the midfield. Something we might actually need to step or lean into a little bit more. Who got an offer? Oh, it was Augsburg again, going for Bashiri. I'm not even going to accept it because he does not want to play for you. He's made that very clear to me in meetings. Doesn't want to play for you. He doesn't want to play for you. Hunts, thanks for the tier 1. Sing You're an Inspiration by Chicago. Fair enough. Just say cool. All right. I feel like that's a very streamer move. Somebody calls you an inspiration. Cool. You know, cool. Sick. I think I did that right. It sounded right. Otso Lamada. I'd like to state the availability of my clients. Yeah, well, your client's going to be a hella available soon enough. Placed on the loan list. Shout out. It's in advanced talks with another club, Julian Ngoy. Actually, I'll take a 1 week scouting report on him if we can get that before the advanced talks with another club turn into something. Just get that in. Sneak in Julian Ngoy for a week. Then maybe get into those contract negotiations. So happy that Owen Vanderhorst is back after missing the last 2 matches with a tweaked groin that sounded uniquely unpleasant. Who are we dropping? Lima? I'm gonna go Vanderhorst, and I am going to go Anderson. That's our pairing right now. Owen Vanderhorst and Anderson. We're at home for this match, so I feel like a little Vanderhorst and then Anthony Schmid coming off the left side. Vidic, Anderson, Ortiz, Caleb Spear. Even though love the way Beer's playing recently, and Javi Vasquez. This is Red Star. Now, we don't know exactly what to expect, but they're definitely going to be good. Their striker is a tall guy. Their striker's a tall guy, but he Amohuv do something. Okay, I don't think they're gonna be able to run by us based off who I'm seeing there. I do think we might need a Paul Nolan. They're gonna try and press with that front 4 though. That's where I'm thinking maybe an advanced playmaker on attack, and then Paul Nolan here as a ball winner on defense so that he can tie people up, and then Owen Vanderhorst is just receiving and pinging the ball all over the place. That works for me. Work the ball in the box. It's absolutely fine. We're going to drop Hinterzier so that we can go with Rafael Asensio. And we are going to hit low crosses so that we can whip the ball in for Asensio and Rodriguez, and they can just volley it home or some other super cool, sick thing. I'm going to drop Hinterzier because he was so tremendously disappointing in that last match. Custodio, Anderson, God's Power, Leai, Oliveira, absolutely. Vidic continues to start basically every match, and the impact on his development, absolutely nothing. That's exactly what we love to see. We do need
when my grandfather died, we never
control.
got the chance to say goodbye. Which is ironic because he drowned in a bowl of Cheerios.
Cheerio! My final decision, a B- on that dad joke, four-eyed lefty. That's my final decision. I see. Rehairo Zivkovic. Let's get some serious giddy up. Actually, don't know who the set piece taker is in this team. I don't think we. Well, it just doesn't have Custodio or Anderson, which means so and Vanderhorst. I think I had a set starting lineup. It makes set piece management so much easier. Okay. And dropped. All right, set pieces are set. Captain not selected. Then that's when we go Rocky Bushiri. Bushiri's in the team. What do you mean captain not selected? Okay. Rocky Bushiri, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Europa League playoff. The final round. The final round of Europa League qualifying to get us to the Europa League group stage in our first ever European adventure. It begins tonight at a nice big European home stadium. Have fun and enjoy the match today. We're going with our ultra young midfield again. Something we're going to do more and more. I'm really happy with the way our defense matches up. We like playing against size and guys that are slow because then we can set a higher line and put some pressure on them. Because we have the speed to keep them in front of us. Salty B, thanks for the 2 months. Just deep breaths, guys. Just deep breaths. We're getting to play in the big stadiums in Austria now. Oh, Schmidt. Plagued by his poor balance again. We want them to underestimate us, and we want to play in their half of the field. And we are doing that so far. You look at the player position heat maps. That was an interesting header. We got this. But we don't have that. All right, get this ball out. This is the last round of Europa League qualifiers against Red Star. We beat Dinamo Zagreb in the last round. We draw only good teams. It's all that happens. We draw Champions League group stage level teams. That's what we draw. Come on. Come on. Oh, Schmidt. Little late. But he's there. We can't be losing headers to Zivkovic, though. Come on. He's never going to get that through. So good block on Vanderhorst. Attaboy. All right, Schmidt. All right, Anthony. Well, haven't we just not brought it? Oh, the shakes and the bakes. He said, see ya. See you later. I don't even think he got a yellow for that. That is really letting him play today, huh? Really letting him play. Yeah, I knew that when you have that front four, they're able to put like real flat pressure on that back line. Distribute the fullbacks, work up the side. Good. Oh, quick throw! Oh, no! Pablo to Asensio. We break through the press. Easy 1-2. Asensio and Pablo. They are fuego in Europe. Fuego. Oh, nice defense, Javi. Man, still on a month-to-month contract. He's nuts. Oh. Amazing. We get the opportunity. Lovely finish by Raul Asensio. Oh, good drop by Raul Asensio. All right, Vanderhorst. Ooh, it's the right idea. That's a tough take, though, for Pablo. Well, Ortiz, I cannot think of a worse idea than to go for the slide tackle there, man. Can't think of a worse idea. He's offside anyways. Oh, yeah. Looks like our highlight. Smells like our highlight. Igor, thank you. Owen. Igor. Pablo. Who we got, Pablo? Who we got? Oh, what? Oh, and Asensio just couldn't get it together with the goal gaping in front of him. Super happy with the way we're playing, though. Obviously, we've limited them. We've made our moves. A very good first half. Absolutely. We took advantage of one of our two great goal scoring opportunities. We have limited what they've been able to do, to particularly the first 15 minutes where their European experience kind of shows, and they just have a bit more of an edge very early in those matches. But our boys are learning. Our boys are learning quick. Hey, boy. Attaboy, Rocky. I love playing against physical front lines because I think we just match up with this physicality of Bashiri and Spear. We match up really well with those types of teams. And I mean, that's what we got against Dinamo Zagreb as well. We completely scuttled them. And that's what we're doing here. Give me Anderson. Help us break out of that pressure a little bit more. Give me God's power. A little double substitution on the left side. And then we'll hold on to Leai as a later substitution on the right side there. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. There you go. Oh, well, good save. I had no idea what was going to happen out of that passing combination. That doesn't look like a fullback. Oh, great work by Pablo. Oh, my goodness. God's power tower. Come on, boys. Oh, that's just what you're dreaming of coming off the bench, isn't it?
Cannot wait for the baked beast, the Dragon of Portugal and Vice Captain America to destroy the Showdown and the Europa League at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pablo. Oh, the Lyric Mendez move. Oh, my God, dude. We got to score. Come on, baby. Oh, good ball. It's not a bad header. Chaos in front of the net. Sub. Counter press it. Force the long ball. There we go. The tenets of Zealand ball. Oh, it's just lovely from Anderson. That's lovely from Asensio. We win these. We win these second balls. Yes, we do. God's power tower to avenge his earlier mistake. Attaboy, Asensio, Anderson. Wow. Oh, baby. God's power.
Up the friggin' Dorfers less than 3.
We just kicked them all over the yard, and we only beat them 1-0. It's a great win. It's a great win. Should have won by more. Should have won by more. No, man, thanks for the 10 months. You know what's up. Jockey, thank you for the 3. Up the door for Tequila. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, and welcome to the Hammers. Bashiri had 8.7, and he had no goal involvements, so the captain turned in a fabulous performance on the day. I believe Bashiri's going to stay. I mean, he's playing well in a European side right now. He just got to wear the captain's armband for a European side. I mean, seriously. Training, rest, 2 days. Training, rest, 2 days. The other thing I'm going to do is training, rest, 2 days. Training, rest, 2 days. We need to get on the winning track in the league, and I feel like forwards and center backs are definitely the things we're going to need to play against Austria Vienna. So that's who I'm going to rest and make sure there. We won, but at what cost? But at what cost? To our sanity.
God's power tower.
I'm assuming you wanted that to be a little more rhythmic. All right, advance forward. They want to show me a couple of prospects. I'll happily trial these guys. Of course. Diego Collado. No. Mateo Ortiz. It's a holy trinity that'll get my attention, and it's probably because the dude is at Burnley. All right, Bridge. Jessic Ngankum. It's into contract stuff. Okay. All right, let's move on. What else do we have? Wingers. These are the recommendations I need, but they're all terrible recommendations. Every single one of them is a terrible recommendation. You have a knack for this. Lucas Fisher, a real knack. Nicholas Haas, interested in a transfer. We're going to immediately throw a full scout on him because that's the type of guy that could completely change this team if we did end up getting him, even though he's 3 years into the future. It does look like he's looking for a move. And I respect that. You know, you're looking for a move? You want to be a part of this Floridsdorfer project? Can't judge you. Carlins, Arcus. Oh, yes. Oh, say can you Haiti? By the Haiti that dude's from.
How do you find out if an elf is from
Beautiful.
hell? A health check. Yeah. Look, they can't all be winners. You know the drill. Take any meds, drink some water, have a stretch. You are loved.
Any chance of God's Power Tower being on the podcast? I honestly don't know if the guy in real life even speaks English. So I couldn't say that I'm optimistic about him being on the podcast. If he wanted to be on the podcast or somehow had heard about it, then obviously that's something that I would think would be really cool. Is he either-sided fullback? No, just left. At Aqua United, he's, well, he hates big matches. Of course he does. Of course he doesn't have the ability to handle pressure. No credit given to the Nigerian league for how pressure-packed it is. Unbelievable. Suleiman Abdullahi. The weirdest contract ending time of all time, February 13th. Okay. He's on the end of contract list. I doubt we'll remember on February 13th to go looking for him, but JD, thank you so much for the prime, dude. Welcome to the Hammers. We appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Ilya Shishkin deserves a little praise. Poor guy he never gets a ton of time around the first team. But I'll be darned if he doesn't work hard and get out good training ratings every once in a while. He tries. Isn't English Nigeria's first language? Strike should just check his languages in game. It's probably right. I don't know. Nigeria has like 200 official languages. He's fluent English. God's Power probably speaks English at a high level. My apologies. The 80% of the wage cover. Okay. Maybe we should slide into God's Power's DMs and be like, hey, man, we'd love to have you on a podcast. You're a very important part of our save on Football Manager. Hey, my dude. Oh, I love the Austrian League press conferences, man. 2 questions, handled all the trouble, not angered anybody. We're through. How do I get good regens? You set up your scouting in the right way. You know when to strike. You know, you save your money for people that are actually going to have that high potential. No, that's his actual name. It is not edited. People just, it's so insane that people just assume that I've edited his name. That is the actual name of the player that we use across our midfield line. Yes, God's Power Tower on Eafolk. This is full given name. He goes by God's Power Tower in game. Any Austrians coming in to help the squad depth? We've got good squad depth right now. The one area of the team that I'm really not satisfied with is the wingers. And we, you know, with guys like this, we really just aren't finding the players that I think would make our team better. It's a shame. Because I'm not going to go in and spend the limited resources that we have on guys that aren't going to make our team better. We need guys that are going to make our team better. And we've got young players on the wing, but not guys that are really seizing the opportunity. He's at Stjanen. Which could be a good opportunity. Because that is in the Icelandic League. Juan Caceres been placed on the loan list. Well, you got my interest. Need more information. This guy's just an end of contract, bona fide end of contract, potential signing, and Jabriel Fanja Torre is on the loan list. Oh, fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put him on the loan list, and then on deadline day, when they're desperate to move him, see if we can poach him out for less. I don't think we can grab him now. Not for that. But soon. Soon. Patience. Patience, my Padawan. We wait until they are desperate to get rid of these guys, and we go back in, and it could work. It absolutely could work. That Eric Biala region in Sweden, too, looks like he's actually going to be really good. Interseer's developing... you should be starting more games with your 6.55 rating. Freaking ridiculous, man. Actual playing time, impact sub. Studio, you are El Capitan. Unable to resolve. Not surprised. Need you to ensure that changes. You've not been good. Where's the option to tell them, hey, man, you want to play more? Don't suck. Okay? I can't believe you have the temerity to suggest that I should accept playing as a squad player. Okay. Take your chance when it comes. I felt I've been treated unfairly and I'm really unhappy about it. You know what, Lucas? Nobody's gonna want you either. You're 33 years old. You've been nothing but bad since you got here. But I don't want to get rid of you. I really didn't want to get in a fight there. But also, guaranteeing you playing time will directly cost me points. I am more than aware of that. And so, I don't want to do it. And so, I really don't want to do it. It will directly cost me points if I guarantee that man playing time. Directly. He's just bad. Wants to start more games. You got two people that you know it's bad when you have two people that disagree with you when you're asking to start more games. That's when you know it's bad. We're going to go into our player search, see if we can't find some other Austrian guy that we could bring in. Mutual termination. Send him to the U18s. Goodness me. We need to add the homegrown status in Austria. Striker expired contract. I mean, just jack up the reputation until we find that was a long shot. Okay, now I get a couple. We've got Julian Keiblinger. This player for SV Horn. Daniel Markel. Okay. Honestly, we just offer trial all 7 of these guys. See if we can find somebody that we like, and we'll start working on moving Interzir, because I have absolutely no interest in that. Oliver, Philippe. So you guys keeping all these players on month to months. Reckless. Oh, most of them. Most of them are not amazing. Hopefully one of these 3 guys is. You'd be very interested in speaking to other clubs. Yeah, 33 years old. Good luck landing on a team that's going to be able to give you rotational playing time at the level we're at. What do you thought about the Ericsson Brentford rumors? I thought they weren't rumors anymore, man. I thought he was on the team. Well, not on the team yet, but like I thought it was done. Like I thought he was coming in, and that was it. Sub him on and then off again. You know, it might waste 2 subs, but it does make a strong point. Yeah, he signed. I thought that deal was done. I thought Ericsson was just in at Brentford. That's just what they were doing. Arsenal just bought Alvaro Morata, and to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I can think of a more perfect union between a player and a club. Might not be an exact replacement for Interzir. See, I told you, Lucas. How did you fail to knock the ball past opponents, dude? You can't do anything else. You literally can't do anything else. You are an athlete. That is all you are. You need to knock the ball past opponents as often as possible, and you're going to be a much more dangerous player. You can't really dribble either. This is what you do, man. It's like it's the 2nd time he's failed trying to learn that. Remove the positional requirement. Let's see if there's any other Austrian end of contract guys out there that we should go pick up. Well, there is Manuel Miranda, who looks decent and should probably be brought in, but not as a regular starter. As a squad player. He fits right into the European registration. Compensation is 7,000. And he wants a 1-year deal. This is absolutely a perfect acquisition for us right around the deadline. 7,000 to get a 4th center back in, because you know injuries are going to hit at some point. We're going to need somebody else that we can put out on the field that we don't go ugh every time that he steps onto the field. Sven Sprangler, of course, he's a central midfielder. It's the one position we don't need anything at. And Marko Dijakovic, the left back and center back. We could really just pad up our defense here. We were waiting, I believe, for Felix Lucanetter, but he is determined to get lots of playing time, and he's just going to be like, oh my goodness, he wants squad player? No way. There's no way. This guy's so much better than the other guy we were just looking at. Felix Lucanetter's actually good. He's an actually good center back. Where did that come from, dude? He wanted like 800,000 the last time we looked at him. Never give up hope, because with enough determination, you too can demoralize very good players into taking terrible contracts. With enough determination, you can overcome their pride. Wow. Could try and sign Stefan Nutz as well. See if he wants to take the deal, man. He's somebody that can step out. He wants a 1-year contract to maybe step in, play a little left wing, cutting in on his right foot, which he can do. We're swooping in at the last moment, trying to make some serious plays. What do you think, Stefan? After years of tormenting us, Stefan Newts, would you want to join the dark side? Would you? Would you want to join the dark side, Stefan? I'm happy with these contracts. We might even be able to offer a contract extension to Javi Vasquez, man. Poor guy's been on a non-contract deal or a month-to-month contract deal for a long time. We might be able to lock him up. That's actually not near what I thought it was going to be. Relegation release clause. Don't worry, I'll put it at 0. If that's something that concerns you, I just want to pay $120,000. Thank you. And a 2-year deal for Javi Vasquez. We're looking good, man. We even have an interested party in Lucas Hinterzier that might be able to remove his $100,000 wage from our team. Okay, I don't care what playing time you give him, but if you want him on loan, now is your time. This is your moment. Right here. Yeah! Hinterzier on loan. Wage and annoying person removed. Victory achieved. And Rafael Leai out there to do his thing. Owen Vanderhorst, that's fine. We've got Anderson. Anderson and Custodio, a very good midfield. So we're going to go with center mid on support here because we're a little more advanced this time. Ian Ortiz and Javi Vasquez a little tired, but I trust Banegas. I don't trust any other right back. This is an issue. Oh, well, no, that's a lie. I trust Nick Lima. What are you mad about, man? Struggling to connect with Paul Nolan. Well, that's stupid. I'm really proud of your conduct. You know? Really proud of your conduct, Nick Lima. And this is your chance to go get some playing time. Pablo and Asensio got rest. We have plenty of talent left in the midfield. We got Anthony Schmid out there starting again. Check this bench real quick. Ruzek. Oh, we probably need somebody in there that's not Vanderhorst. He is still recovering from that nagging injury. And then give me like David Dietz. Right, we get God's Power who can step in and play on the wings if needed. Just needed David Dietz and Petrovic. I would love to give playing time too, but I just can't find that playing time right now. We're at positive. Can we play that high line? Oh, we absolutely can. They're playing with Murim Heskovich, who is just a big physical load, but we can absolutely play the high line, draw the wings forward, pass up into the space behind them. Well, it's tactically brilliant, you know? It's tactically brilliant. Tactically brilliant. Loan with a mandatory buy fee helps sell players. It's always just such a weirdly complicated negotiation, and the transfer fee we'd get for a 33-year-old who just isn't that good anymore would not be that high. But I am incredibly happy with the transfer business we just did, like right away. Actually, all matches. This would probably be more accurate to all matches. It's a very short starting lineup when we do this. But alas, all right, rocking and rolling. We're on the road against Austria Vienna. Let's get it. 5 changes from our European side. I expect nothing but a win from this match to cut our run of bad league results. We need this. We really do need this. Late to the stream, how did Europe go? We beat Red Star 1-0 in the first leg at home, but we lost 1-0 against Red Bull Salzburg in the league in our first league match of the stream, which means we've actually lost 3 of our first 4 league matches. I'm not sounding the alarm yet. Well, that was interesting. But we've definitely had a bit of a lethargic start to the league. There's a lot of room for error for us to get into those European places, because none of those teams have really shown serious separation and like the ability to chase Salzburg down, considering we finished 10 points ahead of them last year. We just got 3 freaking yellow cards in like 5 minutes. If Elias Anderson scores this, it was never going in, though. He was always behind that. There we go. Easy does it. Dang fullbacks being able to cover. Oh, what a header. What a header. I got COVID over the weekend, so now I don't have to make an excuse to watch the showdown. You know, I mean, it could be worse, right? Hope you're feeling okay, obviously, but if you're going to get COVID, a showdown weekend's not a bad weekend to get it. Absolutely nothing has happened in this half, but we have certainly... Oh, no. Just a tough start to the season, dude. Just tough. Things just not going the way you want. Start to the season. Good job, Pablo. Asensio's got a more all-rounder feel to him. Daniel, you're in. Okay. Thank you, Raul. Complete control of that game, and you just get somebody sent off. This is the only way we're going to be able to create a threat towards goal. I really do think we can still win this game. We're just going to possess the ball. We're going to play out of our defense because they are not putting a ton of pressure up there. We're going to bring the line way up. Definitely not going to get stuck in, and we're probably going to need to switch out one of our central midfielders because I am terrified there. You got nothing to lose. We're a man down. You got absolutely nothing to lose here. Spear! Caleb! I really rely on Beer and Bashiri being able to keep in front of these guys trying to make runs. Play him! Good pass. Got options. Raul. What's up, Dead Man Katsu? What time's the streamer showdown tomorrow? 2 p.m. New York time, 7 p.m. London time. Lima, you kind of scared me the way you were winding up for that. Oh, Daniel. We're going to need 1 or 2 more heroics from Blackman. That was a big one-on-one save by Jamal Blackman. Huge one-on-one save. That was unlucky for Daniel Beer. I mean, he got himself to the right spot. Oh, yeah, Asensio. There you go. Schmidt. They've got like 8 guys back. Don't they know they're up a man right now? Seriously? Can't they even pretend like they're trying to go out and win the game? I mean, God's power. Need to release Anderson there. All right. Need to keep the legs fresh in the midfield with what we're trying to do, and God's Power's got that ball carrying ability from the center part of the park. Is he off there? Super disappointed, Benegas. That was awful. Thank goodness we have Jamal Blackman. I mean, David Dietz, he's got the pace and the finishing to cause problems for them for the last 12 minutes if we do find an opportunity to pass the ball into space. I would take him over Oliveira because he has the pace to stretch them. I don't think Oliveira would be able to stretch them. Mainly because Oliveira's got the general athleticism of a super tanker. Offside. Considering we were a man down for the majority of the game, I'd be happy with a draw from this situation. Even though, man, we should really beat these guys the next time we play them. Good effort. You're right. It was a good effort. It just... Thank you to Jamal Blackman for making 2 important saves, but we dominated the game up until that red card. Just get a feeling we'll get hot. You get a feeling that we will get hot. I don't like... It's coming. Just some unfortunate finishing combined with just general misfortune, red card and such. We'll get it going. We still have that quality that had us finish second in the league last season. We'll get up around there again. For now, we've got to focus on Red Star. And, well, on the bright side, Spear is going to be very well rested for this. Only played a half of football there. On to the next big one.
Up the Dorfers. Hot streak coming soon.
Yeah, it'll be there. You can see it in the way that we're playing. Like, even a man down for a half, we controlled the ball for large stretches. We got 1 or 2 opportunities, 1 or 2 highlights. Just a freaking shame that Spear had to go in and try and make that challenge. And it was a bit of a soft second yellow, if I may say so myself. Slacker Chance, thank you so much for being part of an elite online gaming community. See, he's not going to go, though, because he's not interested in that team. We've covered this. Or quickness training. Why? Oh, my God, we're doing so many different physical activities. It's unbelievable. Those complaints had not gone away. They've gotten louder, so I got you. Pace and acceleration no longer a weakness in his game. He has 8 acceleration. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Develop Brody's weaker foot, absolutely. Lucas Peer, regular playing time, no. Lei's training progress has been encouraging. Ah, yes, I can see it now. Genius. Same with Caleb Spear. We just don't get as, that's why I rewarded Daniel Beer and he keeps getting playing time, is we just aren't getting that explosive development. I mean, I know our facilities aren't great. We just aren't getting that explosive development that you would hope for. I am interested to see if he takes this. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was averaging a 6.88, so Pablo's starting to turn the corner is good. Maybe it's time to go with a one striker formation. No, I mean, in Europe, we've been scintillating. It's in the league that we've scored 3 goals in 5 matches, and all 3 of those goals were in one match. The other 4 matches, we have been clean sheeted. We lost 3 of them 1-0, and that was the 0-0 draw at Austria Wien. So, no, the formation clearly works. I think it's the getting guys up to the level to be able to play that formation when we don't have our full starting team. That combined with a little misfortunes just put us a bit in the dumps early in the season. But woe to those who would count us out, you know? Because we showed what we were all about last season. We showed what we were all about. Second in the league by daylight. We can be there again. Winning 20 unbeaten at home. 20 unbeaten at home. That's who we really are. Friesenbichler, this could be fruitful. Dude's contract's going to expire by January, and we might have an opportunity to get some a little frontline reinforcement going. That would be really, really nice. Little frontline reinforcement, just a little. After losing Hinterseer, we're going to be relying on David Dietz, Lucas Peer, and João Oliveira to back up our strikers. Hey, Winky, thank you for continuing the gifted sub, dude. Thanks for being a part of the Hammers. Lower numbers are better, right? If they were, we'd be amazing. Are staff meetings necessary? They're very good to remind you of things that you might have missed. Give you different ideas, make you think about certain players' trainings when you probably hadn't thought about it. Yeah, it's true. We only need to stay up this season. That's our board expectation. That's our squad's expectation of what's going down this year. Kogic just going out on loan to the 3rd Division of Austria because they sent in an offer, and, you know, it's not like he's doing anything in our U18s anyways. On Hegebo, well, we definitely need to know more about you if we're going to get all excited about how good you are. Erblich, on the other hand, absolutely not. Ludogorets are headed to the Champions League group stage after beating Besiktas. They've got an all-time team on their hands. Fun for them. Here's a long press conference for Europe. We've been sharp in training. You know, Rocky's handling the intensity of focus pretty well. That was actually a fairly short press conference. You do know this is a Europa League playoff second leg, don't you? We are cool. Radmanovic, thank you for the 17 months. Oh, goodness. How'd the U.S. national team play yesterday? Well, we played well. We found a goal against a very organized Salvadorian team. We beat them 1-0. And a win is a win. Not my current plans at the moment. Best to go out on loan. See you later, Lucas Hinterseer. We've got our potential signings lined up. Hinterseer off to PAC CFC. 5 players up to international duty. Petrovic and Vidic are Canadian U20. Beer and Brody are Australian U20. We are the future. We are the world. Make a better place for you and me. Missed that song. Need to break that out again. Some sort of crisis. I had to sing that when I was in middle school. One of those like school choir things. We are the world. I'm pretty sure I got Lil Wayne's part. I was really excited. Got my tickets to U.S. national team versus Panama and Orlando. Got one for you if you want it. Well, I'm in New York now, so it'll be a little more difficult to get down there, but I do appreciate the offer. I was on FIFA last night, and it was fun teasing them because they were excited after a 1-0 win over El Salvador. Yeah. You can disrespect El Salvador all you want, but that team is not bad. They are very annoying to play against. They are organized. They have quality in their first touch. They break the press pretty well. And they press the bejesus out of you. Hey, we missed the World Cup last time. I believe the United States got a very good national team, but we missed the World Cup last time, and we were 1 point safe. Like, CONCACAF World Cup qualifying was very congested. And so that win put us 4 points safe, which is just monstrous. It's monstrous. A huge sigh of relief for me. And I want to apologize for being excited about that. It's the equivalent of a rainy night in Albania and going in and getting 3 points, right? Playing a team that is not exactly going to make the World Cup themselves, but a team that is certainly competitive. I know Albania is better than El Salvador, but I don't think by as much as a lot of you would think. I think El Salvador is going to the World Cup in 2026 is what I think. I'm dead serious because Canada, Mexico, and the United States are out of qualifying. I guess we're all hosts. So who the heck's going to go in? El Salvador, Panama, Costa Rica, Jamaica. That's who's going. Ready for the snow battle on Sunday? It'll be great. I don't know, they're pretty bad. They'd easily get beaten by any competent side. I mean, the United States is a competent side. We went to San Salvador and drew and then beat them 1-0 at home. Mexico's a competent side. They had trouble with El Salvador. I think Honduras is a shout too. They're not good. Unless they get a whole different national team setup going on, Honduras is not good right now. Honduras is really not good right now. I know they're a normal World Cup team or a team that you'd think of as, if they're at the World Cup, you're not like, ooh, Honduras. You're just, oh yeah, Honduras is here. They're not good. Super down. Panama and El Salvador. Well, El Salvador's got a really young team. Panama just keeps pulling these guys out of the woodwork that keep making plays. I have no idea where they're coming from. Panama should have been down after their first appearance at the World Cup 3 years ago. They should have been done. That was like their golden generation. And now all of a sudden they've got this team of no-names that's like going to the Intercontinental Playoff as it stands. And they were tied with Mexico on points until yesterday. Costa Rica is always going to be decent, but they are phasing out of a generation. I still think they'll make the World Cup in 2026. Jamaica's pulling loads of great guys from the diaspora. They are. Jamaica's putting together a national team that can make a run in 2026. Honestly, they were up 1-0 on Mexico until the 81st minute, and they were down a man for most of the game. And then all of a sudden, Mexico scored 2 goals late to end up with the 3 points. CONCACAF qualifying is it's interesting. Fortunately, it is less insane. There we go. Rocky Bashiri rejects the Augsburg contract as projected. I'd love to extend his contract here since he really seems to love being here. I'd love to extend his contract here and remove that release clause so that we don't actually lose him to somebody. Because we really couldn't afford to do that right now. Hey, Rocky. Important player, please. Oh, mamma mia. He's a big fan of a fat contract. And how long do we have him under contract? Till 2026? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Maybe next summer. He wants to double his wage. I'm not gonna fall into that. Right, drop back. Vidic. Ian Ortiz. Javi Vasquez. Venegas onto the bench. Owen Vanderhorst for Ruzek. Anderson is the deep lying playmaker so that we can hold the ball a little bit better. Then Nolan for the late substitution. Custodio, God's Power, Oliveira. Now we need Leai. Definitely need Leai. We're going to drop Dietz to get him. So Ortiz, Bashiri, Spear, Javi Vasquez, Vidic, Vanderhorst, Anderson. Anderson's tired. Fine, we'll kill the game off with Nolan running all over the place, tackling people. Schmidt, Rodriguez, Asensio. Okay. Gotta love that European fixture congestion. Hell yeah, brother. Start this unbalanced. Take a little next match only. Just take a peek around. And, right, we don't have Anderson or Custodio, which means Owen Vanderhorst is taking these. So we should be okay. Yep. But we've swapped the midfield out, so we do have some taller dudes with jobs to do. Okay. We come to you today. To pray that our great work in the opening leg be continued this fine evening in Serbia. That our domination of Red Star will be rewarded in this second leg with victory again. Oh, we come before you today full of faith and good feeling for the FM gods that have brought us this far and put us through trials in the league, that we may succeed on the European stage. Oh, we pray to you, FM gods, that you guide the bounce of the ball and reward us, your loyal servants. So in the name of Eric Mendez, Ja Silva, Jaden Sancho, and Juan Chavera, we pray I want Bashiri to be the captain. We haven't actually set that as a thing yet, but he's the third option. Thank you. He's led our team with great distinction. May he do it again and get us into that Europa League group stage in our first European adventure. We've claimed the scalp of Dinamo Zagreb, and can we claim the scalp of Red Star Belgrade? No pressure. We're playing with no pressure. We got the young team out there. We've got a team full of guys that have essentially never been here before. Starting in European matches. This is their moment. Up the frickin' Dorfers, baby! Here we go. Just want to make sure they're playing the way that we expected. Oh, no, they're not. They've gone with a different center forward. Still think we can hold them in front of us, but I think they've gone with a little more pace. Not exactly. Oh, nice. Oh, and he's so offside, though. And he missed. He missed the whole goal. The entire goal. Okay. Boy, Owen. Atta boy. The screener of the goalkeeper was offside. We're showing the right commitment today, the right stuff mentally. We're getting our body in the way of the shots and everything. It's all good. Oh, it's just terrible. All right, Ortiz, you're with him. Block it. Block it. We gotta meet them. That's why we've got the higher line. Quick push out. First step up. Oh, he's off. Thank you. Enjoy that condo in Vienna, all right? There we go. Fullbacks. Fullbacks. Javi. Preferred. That's not a fullback. It did work, though. Raul! Oh, my God. What is that? What is that, dude? What in the world is that? Oh, what's a screamer? Oh, what a shot. Oh, my God. Oh, my word. What a shot from Raul Asensio. That's right. Blackman can handle that. He's simply too big to be lobbed from there. All right. Is this us? Quite possibly, because that punt is fire. All right, Raul. You don't have to shoot. You just have to pass. Oh, great work. Great work. Yes! Let's go! It's Owen van der Horst, the American. And if it wasn't for the net, that ball would still be traveling. It's Asensio that makes it. Wonderful bit of creativity. And Owen van der Horst, a thumping finish. And they're one step closer to the Europa League group stages. Get that out of there. There you go. There you go. Turn and burn. Now chill. Oh, what a pass, Van der Horst. Van der Horst, he wants to set up Rodriguez. They've timed it out well. Great pass by Asensio. Great work by Van der Horst to sync that up. Oh, Bashiri. Oh, and it's in. Yes. What is that? My phone. That's fine. And it's poached by Raul Asensio. And it's 2-0 at halftime. Come on, lads. Not a tricky halftime talk. We're a team that expects to avoid relegation in the in Austria. So the way our team thinks of our ability level is very low. So this sort of performance on the road in Serbia is praised 100% of the time. It's house money. It's the team talk I gave at the beginning. No pressure on us. They have all the pressure. Nobody expected us to be here, let alone to be in the lead. Oh, yeah. What a header by Asensio. What a ball. Vidic has got the wheels. Come on, Owen. It's another sensational delivery from Van der Horst. Oh, nice aggressive touch by Anthony Schmid. Stupid pass, but can't have it all. It was a stupid talk. Play it wide, Owen. Other side. Oh, what a save. Oh, Owen. Oh. Sub. Actually, they are getting complacency. Interesting. Give me Venegas. I'm weirded out by that 6.2 rating. I am officially weirded out by that. We'll hold the third. We'll hold the third sub. Venegas and God's Power Tower. Those are our changes. Oh, yes. Ian Ortiz, who's just came to us as a midfielder, turned into our everyday right back. Can't say enough about him. The flick on? It's a great save. Frustrating play from the center backs, but it's really the first time they've been made to look foolish the whole tie, so can't complain too much. Oh, good block, Caleb. You were a bit late, but good block. Nah, no talk. No talk. I love you too, Drago. We're up 3 goals, just 6 minutes to go. Whoa, Ortiz. Short. God, Blackman. Win this. Really? You're not going all direct and stuff now? There we go. Force the long ball, win it. Middle, right up the middle. Not the long ball. He's standing right in front of you. Vanderhorst. There we go. That's fine. Good way to chill. You've got the pullback. Vidic. Oh, that is just so good. That is so good. Do I hear 3-0? 3-0 in Serbia? I do. I hear it. I hear it. Oh. No. Got to clean sheet him at this point. Sup? But it's just legs are about to fall off. I am concerned. Get me in that Europa League group stage right now. Dinamo Zagreb, Red Star, have fun in the Conference League. Get me into that Europa League group stage right now. Three 0 was harsh, but we absolutely deserved to win the game, and I'll take it. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Schmidt and Javi Vasquez with atrocious performances, but everybody else was great. Give us a cat jam right now. I think I will. I think I will. I think we will. I think we will celebrate a little bit, you know? Because we look kind of down and out after Galatasaray. It's a party. We're in the Europa League group stage. $4 million. Yes. Yes. $4 million. Improve the training facilities immediately. Improve the youth recruitment immediately. Hello. I like the idea of blaring this in the background of the press conference, just like, next question, please. Those lightning transitions, you know, they just really get the people going. Fired up. Yeah, give me that planned facilities work. Give me those better training facilities right now. Give them to me. We're making our team better. Give me the youth facilities as well. Give me that youth recruitment. Give it all to me. Give it all. Give it all. Hello. Things can happen quickly. Won't rule anything out. Transfer window coming shut in the next couple of days. We've got the draw. Then we got to check out these 6 trialists that are leaving. Floridsdorfer is through. They're already working on putting together a new stadium. They're coming up with a plan to get a new stadium down. So looking forward to whatever those plans are. They're in the works. Hello? Already concluded 5 deals. I'm going to go with a hard no comment about areas of the squad we're looking to improve. Hard no comment on my part. Okay. Javi Vasquez signs his new contract. Good deal. Good deal. Martin Janev is in the North Macedonian U21s. He's getting worse. Good deal. Good deal. Great work, man. Way to get worse. We need to put him in a mentoring group. So he has low determination. Oop. Low determination. We've got Vidic. We've got Dietz. We need a determined older individual. It's going to be a positive influence. Olivier Custodio, but he doesn't like big matches, so that always scares me off. We have Elias Anderson. Yeah, I'll add Elias Anderson to this. Oh, that's a good move. What about Ruzek? 12 determination. Level-headed. Yeah, Ruzek's actually got some good stuff. Influence on the group, average. Martin Janev at 15 years old could absolutely use the influence of Marcus Ruzek. Cool. Oh, I just skipped the draw, dude. I am so sorry. Dude, what? Handed a tough group. You think? Got to get third, man. We just got to get third to get into the knockouts. Just got to get third. So just keep telling myself. We just got to get third. No problem. Just got to get third. There's no problem at all. Third, easy. Easy. Third, come on now. Come on now. Third? Easy. Third? Oh. Easy, dude. Easy. Easy. Third? No problem. If all 3 of those teams were in pot 1, I would have been like, oh yeah, that makes sense. All 3 of them. You would look at and you go, yeah, okay, that checks out. Dynamo Kiev, yeah, Genk. All right. Lille, obviously, right? Don't even, they're probably disappointed to be here. Yeah, apparently Liverpool are dropping like 60 million euros to get Luis Diaz, who is a very good player. Interesting from Liverpool to spend actual money, though. They're spending that type of money. They are clearly very, very convinced that he's a very good player. Because Liverpool doesn't just step up and spend that type of money. Well, I would have loved to have gotten one team where you could look at them and be like, all right, we should probably beat those guys. We did not get that one team, so... Facundo Rizzi. He's like basically Benegas, right? Yep. Well, Rizzi, sorry to let you go like this. Stefan Nutz and Lukander, we've already got offers on, and then we've got Alberto Grassi and Marco Juracin. Grassi's definitely going to stay as a trialist. Marco Juracin Wade as second. Are you not homegrown here? He's nation trained in Austria. Juracin is the heir apparent at the forward position here. This is the guy we were looking for. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll keep you as a squad player, though. Oh, no, 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 no. We have to wait. But we're going to keep Juracin around. Let's check our other trialists. Mielsen. I don't want Mielsen. Whoa, Dan Beach! 10 gifted subs from Dan Beach after hitting 6 months earlier. Psy Guy, thank you for the 3. Riley Seema, thank you for the 5 gifted. Dan, thank you for the 10. Again, unbelievable. Shawnee, thanks for the 2. Good luck up the dwarfs. Your good luck helped. Warriors, thanks for the 3. Congrats on cooking your bacon, but Dan, 10 people's days have been made. Jaresti, Curdy, Buddha, Twinning, Flu, Sudanese, Ticha, Rocket Queen, Michael Palmer, Mingus Khan. Welcome to the Hammers. We're going to download that squad view. It's in the game. You just click drop down and go to reports. And you got it. It's all you. I legitimately might sign Mielsen. Most of these guys will consider on deadline day. Rest of them we will consider on deadline day, because that's our next road to cross here. You know, Daniel Beer, keep cooking, man. Keep cooking. You Yashishkin, keep it up. Keep on it. How long you been following football, soccer? 2006 World Cup was what got me into it. It's the 2006 World Cup. Been after it ever since. Just signed Leai for Portsmouth on my way to the championship. Hopefully he can perform that. That could perform. Oof. That's gonna be right at the limit of his ability, I think. The Vuvuzela World Cup, that was 2010, actually. I think we'll beat Canada and Honduras and be right at the precipice of qualification. If we beat Canada and Honduras, I think we'll actually basically be qualified at that point. If Panama continue, if they slip anymore, they're basically the team that controls the gate, right? They slip anymore, that door is wide open. Wide open. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin and Anthony Smits. Yeah, I'm going to take part in deadline day, of course. Also got a match at some point. I think tomorrow. All right, you got to wait for our signings to come through. We've got multiple contracts out. We're going to see if they go through. Taith Chong to Rangers, please, please, please do that. Augsburg cannot persuade Bashiri to leave because we're a Europa League group stage team out of Austria. That's why. The loan of Francis Amuzu, that is something we are considering, yes. Other people coming out of the woodwork for Lucanetter. Well, you know what? You know what? No. Like, if you play Ilya Shishkin regularly, then yes, we will do this. Oh, our draw press conference is on deadline day. Thank you. Love that. I'm excited. Too early to discuss whether we'll do well. Absolutely. Opportunity to take this team to new heights. Take steps forward. That's our goal in this competition. I agree it's a tough ask, and we're going to have to play very well to get anything out of our opponents. Absolutely. Lask is also here. Austrian, soccer isn't the biggest, but we're doing what we can. They got Ustin, Zorya Luhansk, and Marseille. Screw you guys. Screw you! You and your easy groups. Hey, they just upped our youth recruitment to good. We're investing in our team. I love this. Nobody wants Shishkin. Well, then we're not going to send him out. More Rocky Bashiri news. He's going nowhere. End of. He wants to be here. He's a Floridsdorfer player. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. So we need these. We need the guys that we have offers out to make decisions. Okay. Manuel Miranda, Felix Lucanetter, and Stefan Nutz need to decide whether they're playing for us or not, because we've got other moves that we would like to make if they're not. Namely, okay, there we go. We got one. We got him. What do I need? 33,000 of the transfer budget? Oh, I can get that. No problem. There we go. So the 1-year rental of Stefan Nutz in place. A guy that I will mainly be playing as a midfield wing. We got Stefan Nutz. Let's go. 1-year contract. Love the deal for our team. Helping us get quality and depth at other important positions. right and left wing. Anderson, can you welcome Stefan Nuts to the team? Miranda's close to signing, and unfortunately, we don't have... Oh, that is so annoying. Oh, that is so annoying! We can't delay. Oh. We can't delay. Deadline day, or because we're signing him on compensation, we can't delay. The issue's not money, it's that we'd rather have Felix Lucanetter than Manuel Miranda. I don't want both of them. But I do want one of them. What I wanted to do is see if we got Lucanetter, and then if we don't get Lucanetter, then we get Manuel Miranda, you know what I mean? I know you guys probably can't see it, but there is no postpone. This is an accept or cancel operation. They're both homegrown. Manuel Miranda's also homegrown. That's why we're negotiating. They're similar in that respect. How much worse is Miranda? I don't know exactly how much worse he is. I know he's worse. It's pretty worse. He's kind of stupid. Both of them 1-year contracts. Kind of stupid. Yeah, but we don't know if we're gonna get Lucanetter. And we need one. Yeah, Lucanetter's got bids from us, Hartberg, and St. Polten. Should make us the best team. Hartberg is in the top flight, but they're in the last, and St. Polten is in the second division. We've got to be the best offer. Similar contracts, exact same contract length. Delay. I mean, we've covered this, but there is no delay option, or else that would be the incredibly obvious play that we were kind of counting on being here. I'm gonna delay. I mean, I'm gonna cancel. That's what I meant to say. Because I would love to get this guy and that super talented winger. Nailed it. We're so good. Didn't even have the courtesy of waiting. Just decided to make the decision 15 minutes after we did that. Okay. We got Stefan Nuts though, so like huge news there. There he is. Hello, Francis. I want us to pay just a beefy amount of Francis Amuzu's wage. The exact same issues that Vidic has. Like, just literally the exact same issues that Vidic has. Now that we've scouted him up all the way. He doesn't work hard. Vidic has the same problem. Well, that's unfortunate. Italian goalkeeper in the Colorado Rapids Academy. Vidic is going to be suing for defamation. Hey, he's not real. He can't hurt us. Why did Amuzu have to be the same player as Vidic, just a little better for an insane amount of money? And he's got much better ball control than Vidic, but... Time do you play the streamer showdown? We play the showdown tomorrow and Sunday at 2 p.m. New York time, 7 p.m. London time. Let's take a poke through here. Previously scouted Daniel Mello on the loan list. Good for him, you know. I think he's really living his best life. So go through this. I have my eye on that one left back center back combo that's Austrian, the 22-year-old like Djokovic or whatever his name is. Got my eyes on him as a potential center back signing. Where he can spell very clearly as the fourth center back. I can't believe Lucanetter would do me like that. And then our lone wing option was just not. He's got the same issues. He's insanely expensive. I mean, would torpedo the rest of our wage budget for the rest of the year. Obviously not something I'm super ready to do. This guy's not good. Okay. Let's take a look around. Salzburg, who do you have? Any wings at all, Thomas Furiter? Well, as much as I hate it, it's closer to me offering him a contract than he should be. To Germany! We need a wing. You? Nemanja Motike's got 9 under 21 German caps. I mean, come on. Come on. sniped. Absolutely sniped. Optional future fee, of course. But no salary contribution for Nemanja Matika. We'll just bring him in. We'll just bring him in. We'll just bring him in. It's fine. Keenan Yildiz, 4 under 21 German caps for the 19-year-old. An incredibly valuable individual, but this one's going to be free too, right? Dang it. Cost alone will be $375,000. We could bring in Keenan Yildiz, and we would have 2. We can't do that though. Registration, you idiot. We got to go with the one guy for free. Even though Keenan Yildiz looks like he can bang a good cross in. Why aren't you interested? Why are you so highly rated? We play a freaking Europa League, man. Losers, all of you. Why aren't you even interested in loan? You're on the loan list. They don't love you. I do. I love you. Believe in that. Come on, man. Caden Clark. It's a match made in heaven, Caden. Staff beef. Is this even real? Is this even real life right now? Staff beef? That's why you won't loan me any players? Staff beef? Are we 5? Hope I can get this guy for cheap. He I can invest money into somebody who's basically a shot in the dark. You, on the other hand, not interested in a permanent deal, but he is interested in discussing a potential loan deal, and we would be able to swing that for Tom Keane. Okay. Anybody else that we would like to consider? This guy's got some speed, capped German U20. And you're asking for fees over here, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. At least they're interested in loans. I'll take it. Florian Hawks doesn't seem to be great. Sammy Sosa. So those older guys. Okay, we've got 2 out, 1 that's probably going to be accepted, and that's what we can afford in our registration. Well, this is a weird deadline day. Yeah, he won't accept that, though, from what we're hearing. He won't accept it, but we'll give it a shot. I'm flexible right up to the deadline. We got 11 hours left. Oh, I got to go for that. The center back, the other center back on our under contract list. Nah, oh, somebody's in Unjuricine. I'm in Unjuricine. I'm in Unjuricine. Oh, for my trial. Yeah. Fair. Diakovic. I love that. I'm in on him? That's interesting. Come on, Diakovic. You're just happy somebody's going to sign you and register you. Dude, you're going to be in a European... You're going to be in a Europa League roster. Like, just sign the contract. Is wages per annum a sports thing? Yeah. But if you want to convert it to... is it an American thing? I'm sorry. So that's what you meant. And yes, it is. But what you should do is move the decimal 2 times over. So like if it's 100, move it over so that it says 1 and then half that. Wait. Multiply that by 2. Sorry. I hate math. But if you do that and multiply it by 2, you'll get essentially the weekly wage. They don't want to improve the youth facilities as well. That's unfortunate. But we did get Tom Clean as winger support. And while he is not exactly a burner, he is able to play at both parts of the midfield that we do want somebody to play at. And welcome. 20-year-old Hertha Berlin winger Tom Clean is our loan. Hey, Anderson, just go ahead and welcome the guy. And we're just going to be teaching him how to play as an inverted winger on that left side. We're going to try and get both of those up to accomplished by the time we get to the end of the season. And Marko Dijakovic plays left back, can play some center back. Welcome to the team, man. You fit our registration. You fit our registration. Check our player search for, expired contracts. Trained in Austria with even a little bit of ability. Sven Sprangler, both these guys are the center midfielders. Martic, the other one. Yep. It's a real shame, It's a real shame. I used to have Simon Sparry, didn't I? Yeah. He was on my team for a year. Weird life that we all live. There's only so many Austrian guys, I suppose. All right, Dijakovic. Welcome to the team. You're just going to be working on your center back play as a central defender. And you will be working on anything to improve your intelligence, which would be defense positioning. Aerial would also be good. Final third wouldn't be bad. It would improve his composure. No other way to improve his final third, composure and decisions. That's what we'll work on. He'll probably argue against that, but maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just listen to me. Wouldn't that be a wonderful little change? Hello, Lisa. Tiabu's been linked with me throughout the window. I have no idea who that is. Drake, thank you so much for the prime. Retroskill, thank you for the prime as well. P-Bub, thanks for the 3 months. And Dan, thank you again for those 10 gifted subs. Monstrous. Raphael's better served being around the club, I think, at this point. I do feel like our business is mostly concluded unless something happens late on here. How much do they want for David Dietz? You wouldn't be happy with that asking price. Don't lie. Don't lie to me, agent. There's no way. I don't believe you. Real decision we have to make is, are we going to sign Jurachin? Oh, transfer offer from Sturmgratz for Ilya Shishkin, who of course we signed for free. After league appearances, per league appearance, after international appearances, no. Installments, no. I don't want percentage of profit from next sale either. I want you to pay me $1.2 million for him right now, and I'll take that deal. That's what we call flipping a player right there. Whoa! Whoa! Ilya Shishkin for $1.2 million. We signed him for free last year. Well then, Sturmgratz. Well then. Put on our big boy negotiating pants there. Very confusing inverted winger. Diogo Caminata. Well, he did get, I mean, I'm faster than him, so I'm not super interested. Shishkin granted a work permit. $1.2 million deadline day signing of Ilya Shishkin. Look, man, you're a great servant of the club. You did a great job on loan that 1 year, and in your 3-4 first team appearances, 5 first team appearances on loan. Never played a first team league match for Floridsdorfer AC. He's a darn solid player, but I mean, goodness me. $1.2 million for him? Yeah, I'm taking that. See ya, Ilya. A lot of talking going on between many clubs, and I'm going to get that question like you caused some concern. You sold a player with a lot of potential. You know, you sold a player with a lot of potential. Well, that is a nice little financial reinforcement. Now our final wave of things, where we go and we look at players that we could sign. Well, we got to check registration. Okay, so as it stands right now, Newts. I'm not worried about league registration. I'm worried about Europa League registration. Newts, Kuhn. And who do we drop to make room for Kuhn? Vidic. Maybe. It's Vidic or beer, and it sure as heck ain't beer, right? Might be Nahuel Benegas. He might be the one that gets axed, and we put that other left back in. Diakovic, because he's homegrown, so he fits. And Brody and Lima are like, nah, fam. We don't need to be there. But Tom Kilyun's there and Vidic is there if we drop Benegas and add Marko Diakovic as our backup left back, and that's fine with me. That means we've got no other extra room, though, in our registration for people like Mielsen or Calderera. I'm going to terminate Calderera's trial. I'm going to keep Mielsen around. Gabriel Capani. I'm going to keep Scotty Sedzut. I'm going to let go. He is good. He's not great. And that's what does him in. Martin Calderon. Also a good player. We'll keep him around for training. Lucas Algorizno. I'll keep him on my short list, but I'm not going to keep him on trial. Carlins Arcus, that's the fullback from Haiti. Not good enough. Eduardo Bove. Stays around for now. Raul Garcia. There's only room in my heart for one Raul. Be tough to win me over. And you really haven't done so, Raul. I appreciate your time. Latasa. It's a poacher. It's a tall poacher. I won't keep him on trial, but we'll keep him around. Abdianovich is very not good enough. We were just checking. Campanani Grassi are good enough. And Marco Juricin. This is the guy that I've been interested in some time now. Marco, why? 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 Marco, why? Why? Hey Gaming, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Magic Bird, that's me, man. It's been a while. Thank you for the 18. Rusty, I appreciate the 4 up, the Dwarfers. Love that. Yuri and Timber, I see that look up, and we've got the look up for Scott Arfield as well. We're doing our darndest to remember to do that once we get through this deadline day. Put the sunglasses on and negotiate. All right, let's do this. If you get Team of the Year, fat bonus. Okay, if you get top goal scorer in the division, fat bonus. All right, we are dancing down to like literally 198. Okay, if you score a goal, fat bonus, dude. Score a goal, you get an assist, fat bonus. This is a heavily incentivized contract. Okay, relegation release clause, literally 0. Right? How about this? How about this? Oh, minimum fee release clause, 0. You can leave whenever you want. Agent fee, max. How do we feel? Cool. And that is how you sign a veteran striker on a 1-year contract right there. That is how you sign a veteran striker on a 1-year contract. Boom! Juan Miguel Latasa, you said he's good. Somebody came in and said he's good. Give him another chance. Naturally, 8,000 other teams were also interested in Juricin, and they've come in with offers in the final 4 hours. I tried to wait, but he loves me. He loves me. We made an offer. We made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Marco Juricin, you're in the team. Welcome. Marco, welcome. It's an honor to have you. Just try and keep your pace up as much as you can over the next year, and you'll be all right. Hey, Anderson, can you welcome Marco Juricin? Oh, come on, Oliveira. We just had a guy leave, Oliveira. He's replacing Hinterseer. We had an understanding, dude. Okay, never mind. We have such a good relationship. I came to him and he's like, oh, it's fine. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. That should be the last bit of business we do. They've made bids for Adiabo. Is he on my short list? He shouldn't be. Hate these incredibly inconsistent, and that always bothers me. We are a little flush with cash. Do we want to survey signing somebody, perhaps? Oh, we got 2 hours left. Why not? A little flush with cash. At the moment. We've just come into some cash. Yes. Ismail Matraji. We could afford to sign him. Cool. Love you too. Diego Ceballos. He's got to be better than Ortiz. I mean, Ortiz does his job, but Ortiz is a stopgap right back. Certainly not a giant improvement to the team. Just look through these guys. Fairly selfish player. I do hate that. We wait patiently for our next midfielder from the U20 World Cup to come of age. There's no way, right? Like, there's literally no way we'd be able to swing this. Yeah, we can. He's on loan right now, so. Doomby is a guy that they're just like, absolutely not. He's 30 years old. I'm not spending a significant amount of money on a 30-year-old guy. Not at this point. Tremoni is a guy I didn't actually like that much. Like, he's good. He would totally start for us, but just no interest. This guy, on the other hand, he's 32. I can't. There's just no target. There's no target for us to go after in these last 2 hours. It's not like we're buried in money, but we have a good amount of money. I'm happy we got Tim Kuhn. I'm happy with where we are as a team after this window. Man. Deadline passes. Let's take a look at our registrations. Jakovic, Churchin, Kuhn, Vince Brody, Stefan Nutz. Anybody else? Everybody should be registered for the league. Submit. Well, we've got quality and depth at every position now. I'm very happy with that. We have quality and depth at every position. Let's go play this match and let's freaking win a league match, please. Now that we're in the Europa League group stage, let's win a league match. Good window, everybody. Good window. Good window. Good window. We do have the 2 lookups. You are right in your assumption that I would have forgotten them if you had not said something. Thank you very much. Scott Arfield. Coming in hot. Scott Arfield is 35. His career is done. He played it out with Rangers. Was a regular player for the last season of the save, and then he was done. Became a general manager 2 years ago, so retired at 33. That was it. The Canadian.
Why do ants not get COVID? because they have tiny antibodies.
B plus. Thanks for the 7 months, Scratch Monkey. It's good. It's good. Urian Timber. Timber! He's still at Ajax. Hasn't moved. Became a regular player kind of right at the start of the save and has not budged. 3 seasons. Is a very regular player with Ajax. He's won the Eredivisie. Ajax best 11 for the last 3 years. And he's got a whole bucket of winners' medals. No real individual awards, but a very good, solid career, making a boatload of money and starting to get into the Dutch national team with 5 appearances. I think he broke into the Dutch national team in 2021 in a match against Scotland. So he's made 5 appearances in 4 years. He's not a very regular player, but he is there. And he looks like he's doing all right. Dion Drena Bello said RB Leipzig. And Leipzig bought him for 1.3 million from Osijek. And he only played 1 match last year. This is not an excellent spot to be in for Dion Drenabello. He didn't get a loan. He played 1 match after getting just 3 matches with Osijek. He played 15 matches with them the year before and averaged a 7.01. But he is a limited playing time merchant right now as the center forward. 20 U21 caps, but at which point is he going to make the step forward? And we're also going to scout him for loan purposes. I believe that's something that we should do. It's my in-game birthday. Life comes at you fast. 34. Yeah, that came at you really fast there, Ben. You all right? First, do you remember the first of the night of September? Close enough. That was right on. Hoping Arfield to be a free agent, be a good vet pickup. Yeah, he just called it quits pretty early. He was like, nah, fam, I'm good. Absolute nah, fam. Thank goodness our board expectations are so low. Oh, Vidic is already gone. Fine. Sort out the unavailables in the youth squad, and now we should have a pretty clear picture of who can play in this game. We have an exhausted Vanderhorst, so we'll swap that out and go with a Custodio Anderson midfield because they've got fresh legs. Bashiri is absolutely gassed, and so we'll take him off for Daniel Beer, but we don't have any other center backs, and so Bashiri is going to play next to Daniel Beer because we got a week off, international play, and Lord knows these boys aren't playing. So Yakovic, Benegas, Steven Nutz stepping in to play as the the inverted winger off that side. Ruzek is stepping in to play right back. This is why it is nice to have fluidity, right? This is why it's nice. Inverted winger on support. Kuhn coming in on the loan. This is quality in depth. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Quality in depth. Nick Lima, I do want you to play there instead of Ruzek. Ruzek's deep cover, and Nick Lima's got the potential to be a real part of this team in the future. Lucas Peer just played in that. youth match, but we are going to drop Pablo Rodriguez for David Dietz. We'll have Rodriguez coming off the bench. We'll drop Owen Vanderhorst there. Rodriguez coming off the bench. We'll play Oliveira and David Dietz up front because our team's tired. Then we have Kuhn, Anderson, Custodio, Stefan Nutz, but we have Asensio, Rodriguez off the bench, Leai, God's Power, Paul Nolan, Benegas, Ruzek. We have what we need. Jurachin, Marco Jurachin's going to be there. She's gonna drop Leai. I'm gonna bring in Vince Brody as another potential sub. No, we've got enough. We've got enough crazy things happening today. Enough new guys being worked into the team. David Dietz, Oliveira, Nutz, Custodio, Anderson, Tom Kuhn, Javi Vasquez, Daniel Biaraki, Bashiri, Nick Lima. And Benegas is the prospective center back sub, which is fun. Purples are the 5 gifted, my dude. Thank you so much. And it's a 4-2-3-1, and we're going against a team with pace, so we're drop the line, but we're going to go positive. We are not going to hit low crosses. We're going to mix it up now. Higher tempo. And we are going to look to play out of defense with balls distributed to the fullbacks. All right, Corporals, thank you so much for the 5 again. Dorian, Hurry, Kanea, Lemon Duck, Skinna, and Bosky. Welcome to the Hammers. How many is that for you now, Corporals? 46 career gifted subs. Sheesh. Oh. Oh. You good? You almost fell over there. Hey, Janev gets into the senior team at 15. He's immediately improving. Love that for you. Okay. Manpreet Sarkari is the guy that they want to type mark, and Manpreet's given me problems in the past. I agree with that decision. Kelvin Arase can fly. We've always known this. Emmanuel Iwu leading the team in assists. That's a center back. That means that they count on us playing a high line and then dinking the ball over us. Well, guess what? We're not going to do that today. So, joke's on you. All right, showtime. Yeah, we need squad numbers for all of the new players we have. Stefan Nutz gets a 6. Marco Jurachin gets a 12. Kuhn gets a 21. Let's see how our boys can play. Hand out the shirts. Jurachin's been on trial for a while. So you should. Well, nervous. Oh, go out there and enjoy yourselves. Come on. Nervous? I don't want any of these nerves. It's a league match, man. I trust you to make a difference. You trust me. You trust me. Here we go. The Vippy, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome to the Hammers. The Amazon box is going on strike. Checks out. Down the line. Good. Kuhn. We're at the Falkplatz. We're playing a good team in Sturm Graz, but goodness, what I wouldn't do for 3 points in the league right now. I know in Europe we've been great. We've defied expectations in Europe. But bringing this second unit up to be able to perform, well, that's using Dietz's ability as an advance forward. So exactly what I would have expected from somebody of his quality in that situation. Come on, Javi. Come on, Javi. Is he on? Did he work? Oh, he's got Dietz. No, he doesn't. Oh, he's got Dietz. He's offside. Tell me more about Elias Anderson. He has the ability to be a box-to-box guy or a deep-lying playmaker at the level we're at. Seems to always be in control of what's going on around him. You rarely get a poor match out of Elias Anderson. Stupid lazy pass, just hoping to hit the home run to Dietz. We need to lower our tempo a little bit because we have Newts. He's not quite the pace guy at the left wing that we normally have. We got Oliveira. He's not going to push the tempo as much as... Yeah, I don't want him forcing too many passes. He's not a gifted passer himself. He's off. He's offside. The only guy that could have kept him on was Nick Lima, and I think he held him off. Great lines there. Excellent lines. Right on him. There you go, Anderson Dietz. Oh, Stefan Nutz. The nuts. Oh, yeah. We scored a goal in the league, chat. We scored a goal in the league. We go nuts for nuts. Stefan Nuts to João Oliveira. Dan Beach, thanks for the 1,000 bits. We appreciate it. Thank you, Daniel Beer. That was really, really well done. There you go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Custodio. Cheeky. We go nuts for nuts. Oh. Oh. Ooh. This is you, Nick Lima, all day long. Or it's nothing. Or the entire... That highlight was the back pass. That back pass was the highlight. Actually. Oh boy, that was well timed. Thank you, Blackman. David Dietz, baby. This is a bit back and forth at the moment. Oh, great pass, Custodio. Ref! What is that? It's a scissor kick. Oh, Dietz! He might have been off. Be a shame, because that was a boon for his confidence if this is on. He's totally on! Oh, David Dietz! The technique of the 18-year-old. Youth Academy product. Simply brilliant there from David Dietz. And those mighty Dorfers are back to their old ways in the league. was weird. Really, 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 really nice goal. From the young man who desperately needed a moment like that, because we've been seeing it in training that he had the ability to score those. Now, he doesn't have the top-end potential that Lucas Peer has, but Dietz being our first youth academy product to make it into the senior team, it's got a special place, and I think we'll end up getting a couple million for him down the line. And he'll contribute on the, you know, is he on? Tighten up, guys. I don't know if there's a lot we can do about that, to be honest. Try and stay inside of those wings that are both looking to cut in, as we just saw in that replay. Inside leverage, one of the keys to defense. Complacency talk might be a bad idea because of the nerves pre-match, but we obviously after the second goal hadn't done anything, so complacency talk. After our second goal from Dietz till the end of the first half, they had the run of play. Thanks for asking. That is consecutive league matches with a red card without tackling hard on. So I really appreciate you asking. I really do. We don't have get stuck in on. You know, we don't. So just love that. Can't counter press effectively anymore. Definitely look to slow things down. We'll bring Nolan in for Oliveira so that we have a healthy midfield and are able to defend properly. Don't even want to look at you in the eyes, Custodio. You are the captain. We are up 2-0. You do not need to be going into any questionable challenge. Well, Jamal was a little uncomfortable there, but he made the save. On the ground, man. On the ground. We're playing out of the defense. I know what'll help with that. That'll help with that. I have Anderson dropping in to receive the ball, not just Nolan. They'll break through their front line pressure better. So we can possess, get the ball wide to the wings, and then try and play our way up from there. Maybe just one of those quick crosses for Dietz. Oh, on that note, we do need low crosses for sure. Dietz is not somebody that's going to go up and get the ball. On Arase! Boy, and well cleared by Nuts. No, that's not what I asked you to do. That's not what I asked you to do there. Just in case, distribute quickly. He's giving you any funny ideas. Thank you, Rocky. Ooh. There we go. Well, David, you had your moment of glory. What is that? Catch the ball! Well, Jamal, we certainly can't be having that, man. We cannot be having that. I know what change I need to make. Marco for Dietz. And Kuhn's on a 6.1. All right, give me a winger on support. Somebody that can carry the ball. Thank you. All right, well, that should have been a goal, so it all evens out. That should have been a goal, so it evens out that we just handed them a goal for free. That was their glorious chance. Somebody tell me what Nick Lima is doing. He is never in the right position. Does he have a tight mark down somewhere? Oh my goodness. Hold the position. Now you're holding the position. I don't trust you, Nick. It was always going to be tough. 2 days after Europe, it's half the same starting team. Boys are going to get tired, and especially down a man. You know, we were really let down by our captain today, getting sent off. Well, this would be nice, wouldn't it? There you go. Maybe just. Just obviously just not the start to the season that we wanted. We play really well and then we shoot ourselves in the foot. We dominated the early part of this game, in the early part of last game, and then got a red card in both of them. And so that stinks. And obviously, you know, I thought we outplayed Salzburg. We lost them 1-0. It's just a really atrocious start to the season. We told you Rocky needed a sub. Who do you want to bring in? Spears suspended. Beer is already on the field. You want to bring in Benegas when we're going to be under siege? He's 5'9". If you're under siege, I'd rather have an exhausted tall guy with 16 jumping reach than a 5'9" guy that's not played center back for us before. Oh, that was a painful one, man. Oi.
Bring in your wonder striker who can score more than 16 goals this season. He should seal the deal.
He was tired. It's actually probably on pace to beat that bet that we made. I have a bet with Johnny about Pablo Rodriguez scoring at least, I think it was 15 goals this year. And I think he has 3 or 4 right now at this point in the season. He performs very well in Europe and has been too tired to play in normal league matches most of the time. But your unfounded overconfidence is noted. "30 shots to Fortisturm Graz is not actually scary, chat. We were outshot 8-4 when we took a 2-0 lead and we'd out XG'd them. We get a guy sent off. We played Europe 3 days ago. Of course, it's going to turn into a siege. We don't have the legs for that. I think Custodio could have picked a worse time to get himself sent off. But he did. Custodio continues to be surprisingly annoying. What happens if you get sacked? We are not going to get sacked. The contributing factor to that is our board expectation is to avoid relegation. I think we're going to do that pretty comfortably, chat, don't you? It's because he's got the editor. No, it's because I'm better than you at this game. That's why we're not going to get sacked. We're in the Europa League group stage. We've accomplished our goal there. We are not going to get sacked. We're going to turn it around in the league, and we're going to be fine. Also, pretty sure we're at like a B. Like, seriously, avoid bottom of the league finish. That's our board expectation. Those are the resources we were given. We finished second in the league last season when our goal was to fight bravely against relegation. We're in the Europa League group stage. Our team can ball, and we will turn it on. We've had consecutive red cards in the league in which we produced a point from those 2 matches. And our other league match today, we lost 1-0 to Salzburg in a match that we out-XG'd them. You don't have to blindly have faith in the Dorfers. I'm just laying out the facts as to why we're going to be cooking by the end of the season. I promise you that. We beat Red Star 4-0. We're all right. We will continue to be all right. And anybody that's come at me and say I need to use the editor to survive this, they're going to get suplexed. Like that poor soul, who I have nothing against personally, that just walked into a firestorm. Who's in the Europa League group? We have Dynamo Kiev, Genk, and Lille. Okay, I need a little defense training. Sounds good to me. Okay, some popular guys. Augsburg are still trying to bait Rocky Bashiri away. Caleb Spear is 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but getting better. Appreciate that. What are you guys unhappy about? Low level of team training causing the team's poor form. Well, we're not getting hurt. And I don't know if you saw last year where everybody on the team got hurt all at the same time, but you have the same opinion. I'm guessing the third person doesn't because there's a disagreement, so I'll just put you on double. Javi Vasquez clearly just wants some seriously intense training, and we'll double up Benegas training as well, and now everybody's all right. Everybody feels okay. Just need Bashiri to continue to hate Augsburg, and we'll be fine. Are we welcoming Jurichin? Could Jurichin be a difference maker for your team? That's the aim, absolutely. Always looking to improve the tactics. What do you think Nutz's best position is? Midfielder off the left. I thought he played really well in that when we had 11 guys in the last game. Okay. Players welcomed. Transfer window handled. Team's about to get registered for the Europa League group stage, and then we are going to be popping against Tyrol. No, Bashiri's got a $3.6 million release clause, but the only team that wants to trigger it is Augsburg, and he doesn't want to go to Augsburg, so it's not concerning at the moment, Tom. Streamer Showdowns this weekend. It is this weekend. We stand Caleb Spear in this house. So, Gil, it is 2 p.m. New York time, 7 p.m. London time this weekend. Do you have cash to explore some of the important contracts that will be expired this summer? We do have the money. Custodio no longer feels forced out of the club, which is huge because now we get to try and force him out of the club again at some point. We just really didn't want to anger the captain of the team. Probably a good idea. Schaffhausen loan. Okay. Calderini. End of contract. No. Bjorken. Thank you. Finally. Just confirm one of those deals and then it's done with. Haji Wright. You can tell the transfer window is closing for a lot of clubs around. Yeah, the international break will be nice rest after a frenzied start to the season, and then we will be able to come charging back up the table. And there's Rocky again. Rocky Bashiri. A lot into contract guys cinching up contracts. Little transfer deals as the summer window comes to a close. Calderon the latest. I already removed him. Good stuff. And of course, if you don't have time to watch it this weekend, we will have condensed versions of the Showdown streams available on the live YouTube channel very soon after. What's the Streamer Showdown? It's the Football Manager Championship. The World Championship of Football Manager. The draft was on Wednesday, and if you've never watched it before, it is very fun to watch. I know, because I've watched it before. It's got the Lowdown, which is a very high production value show that tracks the championship. It's 9 different people competing. Tomorrow is the league. It's like the league portion of it. And then on Sunday, you get the knockout portion. Place on the transfer list. They're looking to move Jacopo Petriccioni. Transfer list to Joel Dos Santos. He doesn't like big matches, though. A lot of just previous scouted notifications identifying different players that went on a transfer or loan list down the stretch, but we can add a couple of these guys to our end of contract list. Jefferson Kibe on the loan list. More loan lists for Ian Tim. Looks like you're not developing him very well. What a concern. Maybe he should have come here and started at left back like every game. It's a shame we couldn't sign Ian Kim. We were just a little behind being able to get the money in the club to go after him. Good prospective loan players, though, for January. I mean, goodness. A couple of these guys that we've added, they're the bee's knees. Of a beefier loan list, which is what we needed. We had a pretty weak loan list, like short list. Thank you, scouts and just general agents and stuff. It's actually my scouts that are telling me this stuff. So he's available for loan. And we got 5 loan spots left that we can fill up in January if we want to. Free up a little money. We kind of have already. Kind of have. Will you do a video about your tactic plan for this weekend? Not before the weekend, because then everybody else would everybody else competing would watch it too to try and figure out how to play against what I'm playing. Anyone else watching the Colombia-Peru right now? Oh, goodness, that's going on? I didn't know it was this early in the day. That is a huge match. I'm pretty sure that's a match I circled as like a must-win there. Have we covered Canada already? Yeah, we have. Apparently, Jonathan David's goal was something to behold. The ultimate flex is to tell them your tactic and crush them anyways. Well, I will say you'll probably be familiar with it. I'm not going to be in my bag, you know? Just want to get through this like secondary deadline day because it's after we can do anything, but we do have Bashiri just hanging out there at $3.6 million on a release clause. we don't want to lose them for. And we got through it. Good, 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 good. We got through it. Let's get our team registered for the group stages. The group stages! Yes. All right. Sorted by squad role. Because we are going to have to make sure we get Jurichin, Tim Kuhn in there. We're dropping Nahuel Benegas and adding Diakovic. What? What? No! No! No, we saw he trained at Hertha. We don't care about the club. Nations trained in 0 to 21. Austria. This is the first year that they've divided it and made it look like this we have in the skin. I was like, why is it saying that we're one over? We shouldn't be one over. I mapped this out. I don't need to add a homegrown player. I need one of the people in my registration to be homegrown. And Dietz is under 21. There's no reason to register him anyways. You see, like, mathematically, like, if I add Dietz, I'm still one over the number of non-homegrown players that I have. It's not because I need a second goalkeeper. That would only be if I had 25 people. I've only had one goalkeeper the entire time. I don't have an extra keeper. I just have one. Else I would take him out. What's the problem? I don't get it. That Jurichin is not considered a homegrown player, which is a bit of a mystery to me because we do see it in his eligibility as nations trained in Germany and Austria. And it's telling me he's not nation trained in Austria, which is not fun. He's 31. I don't know how that'll be relevant. Look, obviously it's just drawing from the 15 to 21 part. And obviously, we didn't know that. I know it's 15 to 21, but 15 to 21 is included in 0 to 21 being a nation like that you were developed in. All right, so then we drop Vidic, which is unfortunate. It's actually a year away from being considered under 21 because, of course, he is under 21, but we have to register him. A very annoying rule, I think, that you have to be at the club for 2 years to be considered a U21 player. Like, Vidic hasn't reached that yet, but Rafael Leai has, so he's like, okay. We don't have to register him, even though he's young enough, so we have to drop Vidic. to cover the different points people are making, I know that I can have 20. I expected Jurachin to be there so that I could have 21 total players. And then I would have 4 Austrian trained players and no Floridsdorfer trained players for obvious reasons. All right. And so we have 2 players we can drop, and I'm not dropping Daniel Beer, so I got to drop Igor Vidic. And I know it's 15 to 21. I game that system all the time. Honestly, this is the first year I've seen this thing where it says the 0 to 21, and usually it just says nation trained in. You know, it says nation trained in. If it's under nations trained in every other experience I've had, it's counted. I understand why it wouldn't, right? Like, I understand why it wouldn't, but well, I would not have signed him if that was the case. I would have just kept Vidic and not spent the money on Jurachin. So, Ren, thank you so much for the Prime. Looks like he was in Germany from 15 to 21. I know. Did you sell Vidic? No, I mean, he's right here. We just can't register him for the league or for Europa League. So that's unfortunate. You dropped Jurachin for Vidic, not without losing Jurachin for the rest of the year, and I don't want to do that either. Beefing over beef, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, dude. Welcome to the Hammers. Yeah, Vidic is just going to be playing right wing in the league all the time. The guy we loaned in is going to be playing right wing in the Champions League, Europa League, whatever we're in. What attributes are most important for an inverted winger? Not just speed, but also balance and agility, the ability to change direction so that they can cut in. Still need to be able to cross because they are going to be asked to cross a lot. You know, you're cutting it in on your opposite foot and still crossing the ball. So they either need to be able to facilitate or threaten the goal. So you need to be able to pass, cross, or shoot. Once you get it inside to that other foot, you know. Would you bring up a youth player to register help? I mean, that doesn't, like, it doesn't solve the problem that we have, right? All of my youth players are going to be under 21 eligible. And there's no point ever. There is literally never a point to registering somebody who is U21 eligible, even if they're homegrown or whatever, because it adds another player to your registration. Yes, it also adds a homegrown person, but that doesn't allow you to register more people, you know? You can just leave it open. So there's never any logical reason to go in and do that. I know it's always kind of weird, but Hofanisian, we have found his cap for potential. He is not a boundless potential individual. Igor Vidic, meanwhile, dropping 45 minutes in a U20 win for Canada. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so sorry you can't be in the Europa League, Igor. You should be. You're going to play a lot of league matches. That's for sure. No, I mean, the reason that we dropped Vidic is he's a breakthrough prospect. He's reasonably not expecting to be registered based off of the playing time he's agreed to. Neither is Daniel Beer, neither is Nick Lima, right? And neither is Vanegas. He's registered as a fringe player, and fringe players don't have the expectation that they're going to be registered. Impact subs are on the line. Some of them will. If you've like downgraded a squad player to an impact sub, then probably they'll be mad. If you sign them as an impact sub, you'll probably be okay. But squad player and up, they expect to be registered for all European competitions. That's the general rule of thumb. Their official scoreboard pack? No, but you can download the Zealand skin. It does make the game day presentation cooler. You know, we have a look up. Oh, Arnautovic. Good call. Good call. Marko Arnautovic. He's 35, but he's still balling at a high level. He's playing for Bologna. And so he left China and came back to Bologna for 4.8 million. And has been a super regular player for them for the last 3 seasons. Scored 12 goals, 7 goals, 3 assists. Average of 6.88 last year. He's played 2 matches already this season. Austria seasonal best 11 every year. Bologna seasonal best 11 every year. It's Austrian player of the year in 2018, but that was, in the past. I don't think he's won any trophies. Bologna have finished 14th, 10th, and 11th with him at the helm, leading the line. So good for him. Still making something of his career, but let's increase our junior coaching budget. Am I right or am I right? Let's increase our junior coaching budget. Please. Please. This guy's nuts. His contract expires in a little over a year, and you know I'm gonna be lurking. 18-year-old attacking midfielder with the sauce from Brøndby. Really hoping nobody else finds him. The odds of that are exceptionally low. Shimoni goes in the maybes. Bridge and Dulu. Just one more week. Just one more week. That's it. Keep scouting Oscar Burr. It's going to come down to the hidden attributes. Now, I know Arnautovic came up at the Fachplatz. I think somebody mentioned that right when we picked the team as he started his career at Floridsdorfer. And at 35 years old, still going strong. What happens if I have a mentor group with 2 leaders that have different personalities? Get rid of the one that has the worst personality. Because, the impact will be split. They'll both be influencing the player significantly, but if you want to really control, what impact you're having on the player, then you'll just get rid of the one with the worst personality. Now, we have a bigger alternative stadium for the European matches. I actually don't even know what it is. I legitimately don't remember what the stadium is that we play in. I don't know if we ever looked it up. Or, paid attention to what stadium we were playing in, but it is large. Come on! Come on! Our junior coaching is buns! It's buns! We need to improve it. We have money. We have lots and lots of money. Whatever. Please. I did ask. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, what's up, Mombot? How you doing? Yeah, we're going to try and sign that Swedish guy when his contract gets to the last 6 months. We'll see if we have the chance to do that. I just won 5-1 away to Dynamo Kiev with my Welsh team in my 6th season. You'll be fine. Though I definitely think we'll finish top 3, but it is going to be uncomfortable. There isn't a team that we can just abuse, unfortunately. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think it is, but be a lot of people that don't. That's okay. Crushed in the air apparent. Yeah, no, he's got good potential. He's shown some willingness to develop his game. We've given him 2 or 3 matches in the first team. Just enough to make him valuable and show people that he's good. Finally caught a stream. Love your content, Alguno. Welcome to the stream. I'm waiting for Mombot here. Said, can I ask you a question? And then you just vanished. I'm very curious to know what that question was. Your mom asks you a question, you should always answer. You know? Already asked. See last. I think my chat might be bugging out then, because I okay, now I saw it. Which means that between you saying, can I ask a question, my chat has 0 messages from Mombot, which is concerning. Now, how do you say Ayal? I say it Ayal. It's wrong the way that I say it. Ayal is the way you say it. You just put the accent on the other A. You don't have to get super fancy with it. It's just Ayal instead of Ayal. But I've been calling him Ayal for so long that I have not made that full adjustment yet, and will be an endearingly gringo. I do believe Ayaya is acceptable. Ayaya! Nailed it. No, ew, no. Wow, dude just popped his knee. Adrian, I am so sorry to see that. PTSD flashbacks, dude. Yo, Rocha, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome to Hammers. Charlie says, my Latvian team's top of the league. Now we have Champions League qualifying. Should I think about loans or free agents to strengthen the team? Maybe you can give a tip. Both. Yes, absolutely. You're in Latvia. The league standard's really low. You're not going to get amazing loans, but maintaining a tedious end of contract shortlist so that you have a lot of potential players that you're able to sign to make your team better is a great way to go about it. Contract was it expiring? What was I? Yes. Okay. Colombia, Peru is a literal war right now. That does not surprise me. South American World Cup qualifying is insane. On that note, though, we have a lot of streams coming this weekend. I think we're gonna wrap up here. I don't think we're gonna get through the Tyrol match today. We're gonna stick the landing here. We're gonna stick the landing here, but it's okay, because unlike most weekends. Let me just wrap up deciding whether to scout these 3 guys. Sorry, my bad. Unlike other weekends, unlike other weekends, I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere, right? I'm going to be right here, hanging out, vibing, Let's watch me stare at the camera some more. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, look at me. We're going to find somebody to raid. If you don't know what that is, we basically find somebody we look to make their day by dropping all of us in on them. Somebody that kind of just started their streaming journey, and you just show up and they freak out and have a great day. So do stick around for that raid. Even if you're about to get off, you got something to go do. It's 5 minutes of your day to really make somebody else's. And maybe you find somebody that you're like, hey, I can totally see myself watching this person in the future. Let me just look around here for a second. I don't want to ruin that guy's plan there. Alrighty. This guy literally just started his streaming journey. He's got 22 followers. We raided Holly, I think, like 3 weeks to a month ago. We'll raid her again soon. It was a good raid, but not today. I appreciate you guys saying you enjoyed it, though. That's for sure. Because we did raid her three weeks ago or so. My memory is terrible, but we'll raid her. We'll raid her soon for sure. Because Holly's definitely a good streamer, but this raid's gonna be fun. This guy just started the Twitch journey, has 22 followers, and so what we're gonna need to do is just blow this up, and then very quickly we're gonna need to pivot to like, how'd you get into streaming? What do you want to make of it? Right? I think he's American, so he's American. You need to be like, yeah, how'd you get into Football Manager or whatever? I think all of that would be really fun. We got a video coming out tomorrow. Be sure to check that out. Video tomorrow. Be sure to check that out. And of course, the streamer showdown all weekend. I put new braces in today, so I'm going to go in the stream and cry because my face hurts. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Streamer showdown weekend. You better be ready. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the stream. Word of the day is myopic. Ooh, I love this word. It's like focusing on one thing, I think. Right? It means not be able to clearly see objects far away. Figuratively, it's lacking foresight or discernment. So my definition of it was a little different than what this has, but obviously this is the freaking dictionary, so it's right and I was wrong. But that's how I've like heard it used. Figuratively means lacking in foresight or discernment, a narrow perspective without concern for broader implications. So it is an adjective, MYOPIC. The mayor's proposal to build a casino to create jobs in the economically distressed city has been criticized as being myopic, short-sighted, not seeing broader implications, lacking foresight, myopic. You get it. I'll see you at the end of see you at the end of another stream. That's what we're doing for another word of the day.